Boy, let me tell you. It's time for Potemkin.
Gearlock versus Jubilee. You gotta try to establish dominance early on here in TNS. Decide who is the true Potemkin.
This is gonna be a lot. We'll see
how
it works out.
Team kill right off the bat.
Yeah, really, really unfortunate to see the team kill right away, but we'll see. Obviously, this matchup is kind of interesting. Potemkin has this unique brand of defense where he's not very good at dealing with certain types of pressure. I think he's one of the only characters in the game that, in most mirror matches for Guilty Gear, I feel like characters aren't very good at dealing with their own BS. I think Potemkin fights himself pretty well, honestly, which is weird to say.
I mean, yeah, this is going to be an absolute slugfest for real. Burst already comes out here from Jubilee, just trying to get the early momentum. And even this matchup, not necessarily the most heavy momentum based, because Potemkin does have, like you said, good tools to deal with himself, so he can push off. There's a great air throw from Gearlock.
Make a sweep, good knockdown, happens again, that time on the counter hit. Armors through and is able to get the pop bust. That's an easy punish from there.
But he is alive. Any other character would have died. Gets the slide head for the knockdown, but wakes up with buttons. No fear in the heart of Jubilee.
Yeah, if you're going to go for something there, you got to go for a quicker button. 5P probably being the answer there. 2S way too slow and off the trade.
Oh, no punish, though, unfortunately, on the block. Hammer fall. So now stuck in the corner between a rock and a hard place, literally, but the Mega Fist allows us to get out.
Okay, armor in response. I love that. Good matchup knowledge there to use the red RC to break the armor. Go for the block here, and yeah, 5P, another really nice tool in this matchup.
Bro, there is more Potemkin on screen than there is stage right now.
Okay, pretty effective use of the close block there. Close the distance. Close slash is mistimed, and that's going to be a death for it. A little unfortunate to see, but like we said, that close slash, if you mistime it, dude, with any kind of frame advantage like that, Potemkin is just going to handle business. There's no if, and, or but about it.
There are a few things in this game scarier than a Potemkin counter hit, right? Maybe a Nago counter hit or a Soul counter hit, but that is that's just a couple more, right? Potemkin definitely one of the heaviest hitters in the entire game, and when he's having a mirror match against himself, it really allows him to pull out a lot of his more fancy tools that you don't get to see in some of those more difficult matchups.
Yeah, he also doesn't have great buttons to kind of mash on, so you can go for pretty egregious turn steals in really funny ways. So if the other person doesn't quite know where they can press, where they can't, where they can mash 5P, things get really, really hairy really, really quickly. I liked what I saw so far from both players in the early stages, though.
Here we go, starting things off. Wow, hammer fall immediately at round start, trying to armor through Gearlock's button here. There it is, gets him with the dab into the flick, forcing the burst out. That was a long breaching Mega Fist.
Knockdown there, goes for close slash. Yeah, able to catch out a little bit extra damage there. Uses the wild to start for the hard knockdown.
I like that idea. Just Potemkin really thrives in those hard knockdowns when he can start to run this scary set play, right? Mixing you up between the high, the low, and the throw. And there we go, Gearlock getting around.
Still has half a bar here, so still has access to Wild Assault, depending on how we're able to find knockdowns. Hammer Fist obviously knocking down because of Mega Fist, excuse me, actually knocking down on the tumble. Jesus.
And here we go, good corner positioning. There's the PRC, but already gets caught by the air normal. And now you're stuck in the blender again of the Garudas. Tries to jump on out. I really like the way that Jubilee is going for jump backs and then double jumping forward, right? Just trying to mix up the approach.
Oh, and a great conversion there, knowing the distances were going to work out, especially on big body Potemkin here. So round 3. Oh, get read there. Even if it's blocked, they fall right at your feet. That's a great call.
Yeah, but there we go. I like it, using the hammer fall to get through the slide head. Kind of going through Potemkin's armor is a huge part of this mirror match. There you go, right? How you're going to respond to it. Good answer to slide head. Having that one single hit is to use your own armor. Here's the pot buster.
Trying to go for the pop-up serve his own. PRC gets the back throw. Big opportunity that turns into another pop buster, and had the meter to go for the cancel afterwards as well. That positive bonus was racking things up in a hurry.
I'm glad we could kick off our Monday night with big, meaty men slapping meat here, Proxy. The biggest of the men in Guilty Gear Strive.
Nah, he just keeps getting bigger. That's my boy.
He does keep getting bigger. That's the craziest part.
Isn't that like his thing? Is that like he's just gonna continue to grow until he dies? Like he's just like Isn't that like a
Something
portion of what is going on with his body, like in the lore? Isn't he just like eternally going to be growing?
Those like his gauntlets and stuff, and the pistons inside of him are actually limiters, things to try and prevent him from growing way too much. If I remember correctly, I'm sure some lore heads in chat will correct us.
That's my boy. Okay.
Yep, armoring straight to the slide.
Second person to go for armor generally is really, really important here. You don't want to jump the gun.
It's like which Anji spins first.
No, exactly. Close slash connects, forces the burst. Able to get the answer straight afterwards, though, so another good chunk of damage. Is able to close the distance there.
Oh, wow. Using the Heavenly to just get out of dodge and avoid the Pop Buster altogether. Interesting use of meter. I kind of like it.
Yeah, HPP is a pretty okay escape in situations like that, but unfortunately, the combo comes through. You can't even tell who grabbed him. The whole arm is in the way.
Here we go now. Gearlock really starting to gain momentum. Goes for the hard call out there once again, but this time it is going to fail. Nice wild assault, getting the knockdown in the corner.
Okay. Got him out of spots. Get a punish. Okay. Stealing turns there with the 6K. Very nice.
Nice cross up. Is able to actually get the far slash off of it as well. Wake up 6P. Bless up.
6P you don't see as often in this matchup. I like that idea. That's a knockdown once again.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the slower side. Usually what you're going to want to 6P is air buttons, right? And trying to 6P those jump-ins from Potemkin or the Mega Fist can be very scary. All right, one touch is all we need here now for Gearlock. Gets the jump and then just a close slash clocks him.
I think that's really
into the next game.
I think it's really smart, especially when you go for the jump in a situation like that. If you can somehow land a JP on them, that works out pretty beautifully for you. It looks like a really standard setup for a Pop Buster there. So close slash is just natural, kind of what's the that's just like a really standard trap. I like that.
Yeah,
that's good ideas.
For sure. Landing into close slash, especially if your opponent is willing to press, get that counter hit. Good way to close out the round there. And now Gearlock has really been on a roll. Just needs one more game to move on and prove that they are the most dominant Potemkin here in round one of winners.
Everybody's talking about about running out of days. Yeah, we definitely are. It's getting to that point for sure.
Yep. Eventually it's gonna be 7 days a week probably.
Hey, we'll keep figuring it out. It'll be all right. Good armor go through. The jump S, nothing really afterwards. Fine, it turns into a counter at 2D, like the idea.
Yeah, nice. Another 6K there, just trying to close the gap. Anti-air 5P, but isn't able to get anything off of it. That's all right, though. We get the armor on the, on the slide head there. Into Gigantor.
Oh, I like that confirm there. Was able to use the meter to make sure we got the kill. Not have to spend any of his bursts. Still going into this with max burst and the round in his hand.
Yep, we're just going to immediately wake up 4 bursts here on Jubilee's side, recognizing that time is running out. Starting to run out of options here. Backdash does get caught by the 2S. And it is not looking good. Jubilee was so dominant in the first game, but Gearlock has really just turned things around in a big way.
Kind of getting out of control here. Closes the distance, close slash once again working out. Looks for the 5K, but it's a little too far. And again, after the PRC, I think was just feeling a little pressed. Felt like they needed to go for the up back or some kind of offensive choice.
Crazy for saying a couple weeks ago that Sin's really, really good now. Maybe even top 5 possibly. And then Kizzy puts him in S tier. I feel vindicated. Right, here we go. Sin versus Chipp. Now Sin hits very, very hard. And I think compared to a lot of other characters, he has some pretty good tools to actually catch Chipp. Those long-reaching normals, his far slash is a lot better now.
Okay, good jump over so far. Okay, able to get the follow-up there. And yeah, actually makes him spin the burst really early.
Yeah, he understands, right? Nero understands how scary Sin is. Goes for the 6K, immediately picks up afterwards into the Tyrant barrel. Clean hit. Look at that. Off of a DP and then a 6K.
That multi-hit follow-up afterwards. Still comes through, goes for the RC, and gets a cross-up, but doesn't actually full confirm afterwards. Still finds a knockdown, but we jump the command throw, and in the end, the burst comes off the table there.
Yep, and nice. There's the 2P.
Okay. Down the ground, still okay. Goes for the Rekkas. A weird situation. Ends up getting a punish there, but there's the DP follow-up again.
Yep, keeping the pressure on. There's the 2D. Oh, fakes out this time. Gets the counter hit. Close slash.
Okay. Open the eyeball. Just fall up there. Finds the knockdown. And the super does make it a full connection. Wasn't sure if it was going to make it there. And then baits the push block with the dash back. I really like the idea there. Working out beautifully in the end.
Yeah, already doing a really good job here. Good pressure starting things off here. I think Sin is looking so much better, right? There's just a laundry list of changes that make him a much more stronger character in this version of the game. His buff far slash, being able to actually frame trap people now with Elk Hunt or the hoof stomp after a 5H. A lot of that really leads into what makes him really strong.
Mankind. Duel 1.
Okay, start the next game. Immediately spent the Wild Assault there just to push all the way to the corner. I like the idea, and it actually turns into a knockdown and half of your life, but back though, potential incident coming up. Okay, we're gonna hop over. Let's find the knockdown again. Forces the burst for the second time. Again, just the normals from Sin working out better and just having better damage and conversion options. Working out wonderfully. It's the second time Wild Assault has really been the deciding factor in the round.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the fear of the fear of Sin's damage means that you have to burst in order to try and gain some of that ground back.
Okay. Final knockdown.
Yep.
Steps on the shoes. Dude, the frame traps just working out perfect. That game goes in a hurry. Unbelievably quick.
The man hits hard. He now has a lot of frame traps in his arsenal there. And even if that wasn't a kill right there off of the 5K 2D, he can now pick up in that situation with a DP and carry you into a full combo. So one way or another, if you had the life, you were going to go through that wall with a super. Yeah, the days of Sin having to use stamina to cancel in the super, those were dark days.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't a great time for sure. Still fine though. Let's go through the Elk Hunt. Looking to jump over. Everything feels like a risk for Chipp in this situation. Yeah, if he doesn't burst there, that's a grip of damage. Wild Salt doesn't turn into too much else. Brackets come through. So deals something on the same side, and able to find the command though afterwards as well. Hit after hit. Nero keeps finding everything here. Burst is still available for Max, but he's going to continue to save it. Has been using it mostly just for Wild Assault.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good way of using it, though. All right, here we go. Patience, trying to poke with that 2S as well. You see, not getting too greedy about approaching Chipp. Doesn't want to get caught up close in a brawling situation. Chipp does have the speed advantage here.
Oh, no.
Chipped out there by the Rekka. Got caught not holding FD.
Okay, knocked after Elk Hunt, and you're already cornered. It's unbelievable how quick this happens. And then uses the Wild Start to continue to extend the pressure, and he's going to have another one built up soon.
Yeah, and what's scary about that, too, is once you block the Wild Assault, Sin is going to be in a close enough range that he can mix you up with the Sun Dipper, or there you go, immediately with the Hoof Stomp. Should be able to close out this round, too, with the wall break. Yeah, there it is.
And even if it doesn't, he's got a hard knockdown situation. That is huge. Sleep jumps over the command throw. Turns out into a trade. Nero gets the better of that one for sure. We got to maintain this pressure. We haven't been sticky enough, I don't think. Chipp has to be able to maintain pressure. So after this knockdown, see how it works out.
Yeah, absolutely here. Trying to go for that far slash. I like it. Catching the backdash there with the Sun Dipper. And you cannot press. That's another problem here, too, is that Nero is constantly trying to press on this pressure here. It does not matter. You cannot hoof stomp. But there we go. Able to score a hit. Staving away, getting sent to loser's bracket for at least one more game here.
Yeah, definitely strong decisions all around from Nero to be able to stay back into that one again off of just no damage trade is ever going to go in your favor. So it's so hard to kind of balance your risk reward against this dude. The kid is crazy.
I mean, I really struggle to think of another time, at least off the top of my head, of a character who was probably bottom 3 and got got buffed into S tier in a single patch. It's honestly insane what Sin is now working with, and the people who have stuck with him are definitely eating really good here.
I say we might see some other players pick it up in a little bit here, because I know there's been some people who have been using it now that they've seen it get buffed up. But first,
yeah,
max
again,
calories here. See how he spends it.
Trying to go in with that elk hunt. Being able to conserve so much more of that stamina. It feels more deliberate when you spend stamina now. Look at that hop, too. After the fast RC fakes out the overhead into the low. And there we go. Far slash. Actually hitting. Actually winning out. Runs up and punishes the J2K from the air. Look at the damage that Sin is putting out as well. There's a nice back throw from Nero. It's set point here for Pixelated Max.
Oh my god, and the DP the answer. Start to it. Hard to push it though. Keep the pressure on the same side. It has to back out, but maybe backs out too far here.
Oh no, got caught pressing, and that's gonna be it. Into the Tyrant Rave, but it doesn't kill. That's insane. Hard knockdown though, time to guess for your life. Wakes up with the Beta Blade.
Oh, still finds it in the end though, so that'll do it. Sin with one of his first victories on TNS, bro. It was a rare occurrence. I don't think he's like a selectable character now. That's definitely how it feels for Sin. It's the same energy for sure, but let's see how it goes. As we get to see the meta expand, I'm excited to see more Sin players kind of find their place.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see Johnny players step up to the plate as well. They have to fill the shoes of giants, right? Omito,
yeah,
Kid Viper, huge names in Exer, but it's a new wave of Johnny players. And Artorias is going to try to make a name for themselves right here now.
That's homie PotatoJones. What a good name. Find your knockdown here, keeping the rush down going.
I'm thinking Artorias is a good name. That's a Dark Souls name. I didn't even know it's the potatoes.
Rapton coming through. Appreciate you 3 months. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and this is going to be a matchup where Artorias is going to have to be really on his toes, right? When Johnny whiffs, he whiffs. That's his biggest weakness, is the recovery on his normals, because he's able to cancel everything into that Mistfinder stance. So he's going to have to play this very smart against a fast character like Chipp.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, the BRC there after tossing. I was about to say tossing the coin. There we go. Throw, and immediately gets the low Mistfinder to take the round.
Yeah, I think that's another really important thing about matchups in general, but especially for Chipp, because he has such a high dash speed and is so good at whiff punishing, is knowing your spacings where Johnny's Mistfinders give you at least a turn, like you to take your turn back, whether it's a punish or not. It's going to be one of the most important things for sure. But so far, PotatoJones doesn't look like he's needed to really even have the knowledge here. He's kind of just evaded it for the most part, which really is, you can't ask for more.
And Johnny is pretty susceptible to being smothered in this game, right?
Yes. So
if you could stay on top of him, he doesn't really have the greatest close-range buttons to push his opponent off of him. That's the main thing that I've been seeing from a lot of Johnny matchups. That's where he suffers. It's kind of why he's listed as a zoner in the game, right? But wow, what a confirm there, breaking the wall with the Wild Assault to get the knockdown.
Yeah, positive bonus coming through. Definitely a big deal here. Nice block on the overhead. Follow-ups are still coming. He's building so much meter in this interaction. And now doesn't get the super. Maybe could have died there.
Yeah, instead doesn't have 100 meters. Spent the RC immediately at the next round start there to try and take it. But now we have to be careful. There it is. What's my name? Let me see the J's in the chat.
Absolutely deleted, man. Johnny has some of the best super animations, I gotta be honest.
He's got some of the best animations, period, in the entire game. But there we go. Artorias going up a game. Johnny already proving to be a very strong character in capable hands here early on in Season 3.
Yeah, we talked about it before. I was talking about how when we were at Tennessee at F2Con this weekend, there was a really talented player named Virtue who was kind of beating people up. We've seen Rat, who has started to play Johnny. There's been a lot of people who have been picking the character up and doing good work. And like you said, Artorias, I like what I see so far. It's definitely one of the contenders right now. It's cool to watch.
There we go, knockdown from PotatoJones. Goes for the Gamma Blade to try and keep the pressure on, and the aggressive burst, but what a backdash there into a close slash from Artorias.
Good use of the Wild Assault so far as well, whether it's breaking the wall or just finding hard knockdowns on mid-screen. I really like to see people adapt into that. Artorias definitely has been someone who has been doing a really good job with that thing.
Yeah, I mean, one thing, we might have actually missed our input there. A lot of Johnny players, after getting Wild Assault, will throw out a card, right? Because you can cancel the hit of Red Wild Assault into any special move. Okay, here we go. Nice corner swap into the Uzumaki Barrage. PotatoJones taking control of the hard knockdown.
Yeah, and all of these rounds have been like within one decision's worth of health to make things together here. PotatoJones has been right there every time, a wake up super once again. This time gonna kill him clean.
Incredible there. Even more J's.
Feels good to see the Jays again, huh?
It does feel real good. There we go. Gets the knockdown and moves up close. But with the dash forward there, PotatoJones recognizing that the meaty wasn't real, so waking up with the throw.
Okay, good burst there.
No Creed, this song is coming home from Guilty Gear Exit.
Burst inside. Like the pressure attempt here. Takes the turn back as Artorias, though. Use the FD. Doesn't help too much. Continues to close the distance here and finds a throw after the card. That's just like, oh my god. As soon as you see the card, you want to block so bad. It just puts you in a situation where you're like, okay, I'm going to get guard crushed. It's not my turn. My life sucks. You know, uphill both ways, the whole story, right? But you got to stay on your toes.
And that's the conditioning too, right? Because when Johnny sets up the card, especially depending on where you are, he's going to be able to get those instant overheads on you as well. Yes. So you're thinking about, I have to react to any movement Johnny makes. That's when he throws you again, right? He was the best grappler in Exert for a reason. Let's see if that's going to continue here in Guilty Gear Strive.
I hate that it's right. I hate that it's true. Okay. Doesn't get much forward. I like that knockdown 5P. Starts a little bit of alpha blade pressure, but afterwards, like push block from Artorias. Again, great use of the new system mechanic so far.
Yeah, just a little too far away to get a huge punish there, but still, getting any hit on Chipp is going to add up. Look at the damage on that throw as well.
Good burst, though. I like that spacing as well. Trying to FD break right outside of Mistfinder.
I like the patience. That Mistfinder stance is also just so threatening, right? You never know which direction he's going to move, whether or not he's going to cancel it. Ooh. There we go, RC. The walk forward, too. Just had to show it to him. And then continues the combo?
That's unfortunate for Potato. Definitely had the right idea. Just the combo route doesn't work out here. Again, another one of those situations where it's been a game of inchos here for PotatoJones, and another great push block.
I love what I'm seeing here from Artorias. There we go, getting this card set up again with the air deal off the flip. A nice challenge, anti-air with the 5P. We're going to go coast to coast with this one.
Wow, that was actually a really cool Wild Assault route there. Don't quite get too much else after it. Because with the overhead backdash, it still maintains pressure, though. That's the most important thing.
Oh, we just tried to go for an empty flip there into throw. Sets up the card this time, but smart from PotatoJones there to try and jump into the air. Unfortunately, it looked like they tried to grab and got blown up by the Asenga.
Yeah, and that is just a tough situation in the end. PotatoJones doing a great job overall, and honestly and truly, again, every single round really coming down to like a couple small interactions here and there.
Actually going to get the same match we just saw before.
We're getting skinny Gold Lewis.
Chipp, but Lolo coming in with Johnny. Skinny Gold Lewis. Shut up, Brock.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Up.
I dare you. I dare you.
You're not wrong. Mistfinder is just skinny Behemoth Typhoon.
Okay, goes the distance here. Got some on the safe jump. Tried to go for the up back to get out of there. Doesn't quite work out. It does actually get some value off the Shuriken. Rare to see.
All right, there we go. Uzumaki Barrage. I don't think that's close enough to the wall to actually get a break. Oh, it was. Wow. I forget how much that super actually moves forward. Okay, there we go. YRC, get off me. Tries to chase down with the 6K. 6K being special cancelable is, it's a decision, all right.
Okay, from the knockdown, not the cross up. Odd situation that turns into the fast RC command throw.
Oh, still not enough to get the kill, though. Even with the wall splat, PRC checks with the 5P. I love the idea to dash under, but we dashed just a little too far. That's the one thing about Johnny, right? His dash has a set distance, so it can be a little awkward to work with sometimes.
Dude, until you get used to this character, he feels stiff. Like, people make him look very fluid, but like the first time you pick this character, he feels like he has cement shoes.
Yeah, it's kind of like always how he's felt too, right? It's all because of that box dash that makes him feel more rigid. Here we go, backs up against the wall, really leaning on this YRC to try and get out of the corner. The T not letting it happen.
All the YRCs have been really good timings too, but T is just playing around it. Like even when the turn gets taken away, is just so aggressive to get it back here. Finds the knockdown once again into the super, and that's gonna kill. T's gonna take the game off that.
Yep, RC, no, but we wait. So patient there to try and call out the burst, but that's all right. Just a dash up 2K is enough to close out game number 1.
I wasn't expecting him to hold for the burst long enough to actually like drop the combo to not get the damage. That was a little more than I thought it was going to be, but it does work out in the end. Still good.
Yeah, absolutely here, but let's see if we can keep that pressure up, or maybe if Lolo is going to make the swap here. But I don't think we're going to see a swap. I think we're going to stick things out with Johnny, right? You got to get that experience in this tournament setting.
Happy Chaos did definitely get nerfed, but it's still a really, really strong character, I think. Like, if you want to play Happy Chaos, that character is still super viable and strong. Like, people joke about, like, nerf. I mean, people joke about, like, nerf from top 1 to top 1, but, like, definitely still an amazing character.
Go. Back is already up against the wall here for Lolo. T spending all this meter to keep the pressure up. A nice press there with the far slash and the escape.
Oh, okay, through. Nice 6P. Good follow-up. With the low overhead actually ends up working beautifully. The pressure of the corner continues, but Lolo finally finds that touch.
Oh, nice there. Backdash avoiding the follow-up from the card as well. Gets in over the far slash, and that's going to be another round here for T. And now we're starting to see the flip side, right? We're seeing where T is really doing a good job of capitalizing on these whiffs from Lolo and making this pressure happen.
Also just pressing in all the right places here. Knows when to get aggressive. It's working out really well. Off the just block. Is still able to go in with the Alpha Blade. Just continues pressure the craziest way.
Yeah, but there's the push out. Tries to use the BRC to get the punish, but didn't really believe that they were fast enough. Nice 2K2D, setting up the card, but gets tossed upon the forward dash. Oh no.
What in the world? PRC in place while the Sultan keep an aggressive T. Dude.
You saw that Lolo tried to go for a shimmy with their back up against the corner. A few steps forward and then a few steps back, but T did not bite at all.
That is, the aggression is pretty ridiculous right now. I really, really like what I'm seeing. And again, just pressing buttons in all the right places here. When I say mash in this context, I mean it affectionately. Like, it's like pressing 2K in like the most 5-head places. Just continuously, always finding those knockdowns, always staying sticky, not letting these and to be completely fair, Lolo's YRCs and defensive use of mechanics has been really, really good. T is just like playing the second layer of offense around them so well that it's making them look almost negated.
Yeah, every YRC has landed, right? They have not been blocked yet, but even with the YRC, Lolo just can't seem to get out of the corner here. There you go, checking with the 5K as well. Lolo holding on to FD for their life. Oh, whiffing the bar slash there just to try and bait something out. There we go. Yeah, you're not allowed to DP that setup when we cut the card from far away.
Okay. He is able to get a counter hit in that situation too. Can't quite turn it into a kill. Was able to use the RC.
Oh, good old classic. Stare him down with a 2E. Look, once Johnny players really start to get comfortable with Nsenga, fast RC into high-low mix, I've been seeing that on Twitter, that is a nasty mix-up in the corner. Speaking of nasty mix-ups, there we go with the Alpha Blade, taking it coast to coast, sending the meter 2 into the wall break.
Wow. Unbelievable. All off that momentum boost from the Wild Assault, but not going to matter here if Lolo's got anything to say about it.
He is on fire right now. There's the throw into the faster T to make sure we get the pickup. Bro, what are these resets?
All right, T's combo game is disgusting. That is
Not
just
only the
actually unbelievable.
The mix-up game. The mix-up game is crazy here as well.
And again, Wild Assault into a button, T presses in the perfect place.
Catching the backdash there with the 2K. That use of 2K to just constantly check Lolo has been huge in this match.
He's not pushing quite far enough away here. Goes for the fast RC, and again, with the positive bonus. That's a great push block, though, from Lolo.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we got the 6P, and I think we wanted a card toss there instead. So now your back is still up against the wall. Nice, 5K into 6K. Pushing us back to mid-screen, but tries to go for a throw when T was in the recovery of a backdash.
That was a great... Oh my god, the fine wine. We very rarely get to see super strong uses of the J2K anymore. And T just showing it off here. One more touch will do it.
But Lolo not going down without a fight here, using everything in their arsenal. But finally, it's Poetry Proxy. It ends with a 2K from T. So far, the best placing Johnny in TNS. Rat stepping up to the deck here, up against Bridget.
Yeah, this is the matchup that we saw in Tennessee this weekend. That actually went pretty well. Overall, it felt like it was pretty hard to get Bridget off of Johnny once she gets there. But in that like mid-screen neutral type of situation, it felt okay. It felt relatively okay. At least it looked that way.
Yeah, I think Johnny has the tools to zone out Bridget, right? To play that long-range poking game against her. But this is where it gets scary, right? Again, that just all comes down to Johnny's weakness, which is he can get smothered. Doesn't have the greatest defensive tools to get people off of him. You have to know how to block.
Akaya, we don't know who everyone plays. We pulled Lolo because we thought it was going to be Gold Lewis.
Oh my god.
We're just reaching into the hat and we keep having to pull Johnny's out. Like, damn, what a follow-up too.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the TK Mistfinder. Now that Johnny players are really starting to get in the TK Mistfinder routes without having to have the card on deck, that's where this character is gonna be even scarier, right? Because you get lulled into a false sense of security when you're blocking him and there's no card.
Oh, that was a really tricky empty low here. Nyori goes straight into the super. Auroras break through the walls.
Gonna be able to go for a safe jump here as well. Tried to go for a little bit of a shimmy into a run-up, but runs right into some sweet chin music. But
Not only
Queen of Spades.
Not normally the opener you see. Works out perfectly. There's the DPM response, though. Mistimed on the safe jump or something there from Rad, or maybe just a bad jump in.
I don't know my Royal Suits. That was a club.
Man, come on.
Oh, tries to go for another card there, but not going to quite work out. Look at those overheads. Great blocks, though.
Oh, I like holding that for a really long time there. Tried to go for the dust, but a little too far. Johnny goes for the jump over and is able to block in time.
Oh, no. But again, the 6K. 6K is... It's a jump scare of a button, man, for real.
Yeah, they're definitely spacing it pretty well, but you're not looking too phased by it. Evens up the rounds again.
Gets caught in the backdash, though, by the rolling attack. Again, you see Rat just trying to fish out with that 6K to get those hits. Goes immediately for the knockdown into the set play. But we actually pushed Bridget out, just too far away to not get picked up by the card follow-up.
Oh, well, again. And this is what I was talking about here. It's just going to be so hard to get her off of you once she gets there, pushes through the wall. Actually isn't able to break, though. Couldn't get a super.
Oh, I love that idea there. I love that challenge, but I love the DP even more. Sniped out of the sky by the T Mistfinder.
What a trade. Gets aggressive again. 6K. Beat down the 6K.
Oh, and now you see Rat trying to bait out the DP constantly there, realizing that there's a gap in everything that we're going for, right? So trying to go for the back misfinder step to bait out the DP.
Wow, that's just felt a little messy in the end stages there, but I love to see it. Rat still putting it away. Found the hits where he needed to. Again, though, it's all about just getting away. Every time we find ourselves in neutral at that like character length to 2 character length, Johnny has just been doing his job.
Absolutely right. Far Slash comes out incredibly fast, leads directly into a knockdown. Having Far Slash leading into a knockdown to start looping into Oki is such a huge thing for Johnny, right? The fact that he can really just confirm it there, it's very easy to hit confirm because he does have issues where his far slash into heavy slash won't always connect.
6K, easy whip punish. Gets a throw in the corner as well. Good start to this. He's able to get the yo-yo set up, maintains the pressure with the wild assault. He throws the backdash.
Yeah, and thanks to that wild assault, even with the block taking away some of that burst from Rat, Rat was unable to have burst to actually get out of that pressure in the corner. Here we go. Yeah, just FE, dash out of the corner. Lolo kind of getting rolled over at the moment. There's the rolling attack, tries to go for the overhead, gets the throw.
Nyori with good follow-up to every single stage, man. 2 both bursts available.
Oh, too far away for the knockdown. Man, the way Rat's just been escaping with IADs out of the corner. Bridget just being a little too aggressive here and there.
Yeah, misspacing to the point where we can't quite get the anti-air is definitely a little unfortunate in those spots, but here we go. Tries to get the follow-up. Still, corner pressure is maintained, but again, just IAD out.
There we go. RC gets clipped by the overhead, and now you're right back where you started. But again, the burst, excuse me, the RC versus RC into the DP. Nyori always ready for it, but there's the toss into a card.
Set up for another card here. Takes a step back.
Oh, into the toss, and that's going to be around here. Rat about to build up burst as well. Great sequence. Keeping the pressure up even without cutting the card. Just kind of using the card as a tool to be even more threatening.
Blocks. All up here, he uses the scoot action all the way to the corner. Facing around the misfinder and finds the air throw. Finally, we're starting to answer those IDs. Get them out for free.
Oh, and I like that we're not getting too predictable, right? When Rat sees that Bridget has backed up to catch the IAD distance, that's when we land into the 6K. Such good adaptation here from Rat in every second. The Kickstart My Heart puts you right back into the corner. Time to hold all this pressure.
The OTG maintaining it. Great trade, actually, but there's the back throw.
Patient. Oh no. The burst gets blocked, and that's going to be a punish. Not quite death, though. Matt has one more opportunity. Uh-oh. Oh, the cross-up with the missed step in the air. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Steals it away. Called the bluff proxy.
Devastating. Honestly, what a comeback, dude. A little out of control. That cross-up was genuinely unfair. Are you serious?
That's why you have to know when to hold them and when to fold them,
I hate
proxy. Yes, that actually did cross up because Johnny used the air misstep to go to the other side of Bridget. The missed finer still cut it. So yes, it does cross up. And it's because of the cards. You have to be blocking the direction that Johnny is at.
Oh my god. Okay, already through the wall. Half your life gone. A lot of momentum on Rat's side right now. Gets the close slash afterwards as well. Burst finally comes through. I will say it's weird to watch Guilty Gear and know that there's that regional bursts have essentially been removed.
Right? Yeah. It's a one world burst economy now.
Oh my god, reads the yo-yo and just obliterates her.
That is such a fast projectile. I think it's one of the best, if not the best projectile super in the game. Keep your heart out, Baiken. Yep, gets the wall splat as well. There's another card.
Okay, DP does come out. Wants to go away for free. Finds the knockdown. The opportunity you need here, but there's a super again. Has to go for the RC. Keeps himself safe.
Yeah, I don't even think the what's my name would have hit, and it doesn't reach that long. And Bridget was at a good enough length, but I understand the fear factor of it. There we go, into the break, gets the toss. And that's it. Back throw there from Rat with the 3-0, a royal flush.
Doctor, man. Feels like
Doctor's
he's
back.
Yeah, he's opened his own practice at this point.
But it is going to be Pork Lazer, a name we haven't seen in a little while here in TNS, up against Lurry, one of the Faust specialists in North America. So Pork Lazer still sticking it out with good old Baiken as well.
Step back afterwards, goes for the dive kick. Had an opportunity for an anti-air instead, just blocks the Ozanson and is able to get the full punish from it. First, stop the Scarecrow.
Oh no, they were trying to go for the air button, but not quite the one I think that we wanted. Now stuck in the pressure and going to be tethered to Baiken. Has to hold the mix up. Ozanson hitting on the other side.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how buffed you are, you still have to deal with the seatbelt here. 6H not going to get the hit.
Here we go, Scarecrow into the 2K. Classic Faust maneuver. There we go, snip, snip, snip. Will be enough to close out the round.
And the little homies, just because.
Insult to injury.
Ooh!
Kicking her while she's down.
Poke right away, a little too far there for the fish hook afterwards. Still fine, goes up and gets the anti-air. Pressed all the way to the corner already.
Yeah, has a bomb on lock as well. Oh my god, meteors.
That's not good.
You get shimmied with meteors?
Oh!
PRC JP. That was interesting there from Lurry. Pork Lazer able to block it though and fight their way out of the corner.
Good set of blocks here, keeping it very aggressive as Pork Lazer. Gets the run underneath, very smart. Can't let those backs go for free.
Yeah, great reaction too. Huge call out. I think that's the first time we've actually seen the J2K into Love Bomb, right? And Pork Lazer immediately answered it.
That was also an amazing gold burst here. Even when you get push blocked out, you're still in positive bonus. You're getting that burst back super quickly. And look at the meter.
Oh, pulls out the gun. Needs to be careful here. Both of these players only need one touch, but misses the pickup. That's all right, though. Overhead with the Ozanson coming through for the round.
Yeah, even not having meter at that position, Ozanson way more than enough to do it. It's aggressive here. Needs to get away from the bomb. And does. But he tries to push it back into it. The presence of mind.
Yeah, that was absolutely genius there from Lurry. Unfortunate it didn't work out the way that they planned. There's the knockdown. Crosses up and knocks over to the bomb. God help.
Yeah, had to go for the Scarecrow in that situation there. You can context clues, blocks the cross up. If you go with any other teleport, you might be in range.
Bro, Faust devouring his son. Mini Faust not doing too much there because Pork Lazer was able to get the throw.
My favorite painting.
Me too.
Gets the throw. Here we go. Set it up. Cross up. Nice block. He said you can't hit me with the same stuff twice. And he takes the soul.
Incredible. Man. Here's a little fun fact about that Wild Assault. Faust is the only returning character from Exard whose Wild Assault is not the fully charged Blitz animation. They actually changed Faust's animation. He's the only one who got it changed. Everyone else has the exact same key pose animation from Exard, which is cool.
That's fair. I mean, you in Tampa Bay would know something about Blitz animations, right?
We love to Blitz in Tampa. You know it.
Oh my God, I hate playing with y'all. I hate it's not the type of gambling I want to do.
Oh, and Bedman technically. There we go. Breaks the wall with the wild assault to get that hard knockdown. Look at the life lead that Lurry already has, Proxy. And I think that's a kill.
Yeah, hell of a start and hell of a finish. Side kick. Okay. Did you know that was going to stick, or was that just like, I'm going to squeak out as much damage as I can? That was disgusting.
But now Pork Lazer immediately answering back, unfazed by the perfect. It is not your turn yet. You're not allowed to press. But push nearly full screen there off the fully charged dust.
Still got there from the knockdown. Managed to get the trumpet there, which buys you a ton of time, a ton of resources.
That was so smart too from Lurry to use the mix to fly over the 100-ton weight. Oh, now we're just tossing items.
That.
Dude, a genius, recognizing that the 6H would push back far enough for the bomb. Does it again, using the explosion of the bomb just to get more items out.
Yeah, turning into a crazy block string from there. Empty the pockets, double weight, doesn't change too much here. There's the meteors.
Look at that afro.
It's terrifying.
He's the neon icon. Oh, no. Yeah, too predictable there, trying to go into the 2D. Even with the reflect shield, it's still not enough to push Pork Lazer out.
Maybe it was just because of the momentum after the RC there. I mean, she was traveling very fast forward. Runs up against the throw, though.
Oh, stays same side here, mixing up Lurry once again.
Tag.
Here we go. Afro's out once again. Trying to go for the guard crush. It is going to land. Gets the mix.
That's hella cute. He's able to cross up here. OTGs. Chucks out the items.
100-ton weight. Can't tell what we ate. Was it a mini Faust? He was so low there on the screen.
Trumpet goes for the push block there. It's not going to work out. Still fine. Eats up the bomb.
Having a bomb on deck is going to be really good here for Lurry if we can just get out of the corner. Avoids the meteors and is still able to get a confirm as well. Nice stuff there from Pork Lazer.
Oh, I like that gold burst as well. That's actually huge.
It's not going to matter, though. The run up 2K, catching with the low. Lurry up 2-0.
Another situation where I really like the idea of Pork Lazer was kind of working on there, but unfortunately just doesn't quite fully work out. It was really, really close. And again, man, it was a really good idea. Couldn't quite get the range. Didn't want to spend the bar on a YRC or like a defensive RC. Wanted to try and use it to end the round. I have to imagine we were going to try and go for like a jumping gun or like reversal super or something in that spot.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the option to hold on to the meter. Now you're in a really dangerous spot, right? Lurry is up 2-0, and you're going to have to make a reverse 3-0 sweep to stay in the winner's side of this bracket. Here we go, jumping into it. Pork Lazer trying to go on the offensive, but gets clipped by the 5K to start things off, and already we're getting the afro on deck.
Oh, an early gold burst. Generally an amazing situation to have here. Getting to swim in to close the distance, though. There's the full confirm into the Scarecrow for the mix.
Keeping you locked down as well. Gets the wall break. Not looking too good right now for Pork Lazer. Able to recover in time because he ate the item instead of tossing it.
If our only options are everyone's carried and no one's carried, then everyone's carried. Chat. IMO. Mini Faust interrupts. You're set up, is able to get it set up and tries to go for the commando. I like the idea, but it doesn't quite work out in the end. Pork Lazer back on their feet, but half your life is gone.
Yeah, in the possible final round for you as well, but there's a nice confirm. 3 slices in a moon, gonna break the wall. Oh, the PRC drift backwards, getting out of harm's way and still getting a gold burst.
Dude, what a call out here. Gets the knockdown for the Kabari. Reads the push block as well. OTG to kill Pork Lazer. Still in it.
That parry was mental, Proxy. That was betting it all on that prediction. And was able to stay alive because of it. Great block there from Lurry, though, on the Ozanson. Not able to really get any more pressure going, though, thanks to the little homies coming out from the trumpet.
Yep. Had to get away from the spawn of Satan. Doesn't get the connection here. Trumpet, rare footage of the trumpet helping. Still gets the dash up afterwards, though.
Oh, YRC, get off me. They're just slugging it out at the moment here. And thank you so much, Sunny FGC, for the raid. Hope your stream went well.
Okay.
Setting out mini Faust. Got the banana.
Eats the banana. I like the idea. Comes through. It's enough. Lurry, man. Oh, I gotta say, credit to Pork Lazer, because just looking at it on paper, that feels like a very hard matchup.
Help them out for putting on a great stream for you every single Monday here at TNS.
Pork Lazer, that's how it felt. So I'm glad. That was definitely the vibe. Oh my god. Said though, HonoredOgre and pushed out. This is, again, tonight has just been Chipp versus, I feel like we're just like, this is what it's been.
Chipp and Johnny. But right now, HonoredOgre is in full control. Sam hasn't gotten a chance to press a button yet. But there we go, finally. That's what I would say.
Second PRT was really, really good timing here. HonoredOgre gets a trade twice in a row, and a rare occurrence of trades going heavily in Chipp's favor there. He was just sitting on such a life lead that it really didn't matter there.
Oh, but there we go. Catches the backdash with the flip into card, so we were able to get the 2K pickup. Off of that, taking over half of Chipp's health.
Oh, that's an amazing 5K though. Still, HonoredOgre not deterred in the slightest. Good use of the second jump to avoid the anti-air, and then gets the anti-air of his own with the far H.
Yeah, sniped out of the skies. Tried to go for run up 6B. Hard call out. Gonna pay dearly for it though. Tosses the card. Should be enough. Not quite, but that's all right. We had even more meter.
Oh, but it's never over. Proud Onions, $5 as we get the jab. Thank you very much for the contribution to the match arena. And thank you to everybody who's been helping us out with this match arena, man. Appreciate you guys so much.
Players need that extra money for CEO Taku coming up.
Okay, pressing through. Using both wild assaults in that one confirm there. Is able to find the knockdown. But again, look at how fast that burst builds up. It's so worth it.
Gonna get the wall break off of this too. No, we go for the mix-up. I like that. I think part of the new meta is trying to hold on to that corner as long as you possibly can. But you do give Kazam the opportunity here to bring things back, and your burst is gone. Wild Assault isn't enough to get the kill.
Oh, blocks the wire. C had plenty of time to react. Someone in chat said it. Is that like a fever dream that only I remember? Do you remember, wasn't there a Pirates versus Ninjas like dodgeball game? Is that real? Or am I making that up? Chat, is that like a fever dream that I'm having, or was that a thing that happened at one point? On Xbox,
Pirates.
Right? Am I trolling? I know y'all played on 360 like that. It's real? Thank you. I knew that it wasn't just a fever dream. I just was thinking about that when they said it.
I think you're being cool.
It's real. I'm so sure it's real. We'll get into it in a minute. For now, we're trying to play dodgeball, but Chipp is the ball, and you just can't avoid it.
Oh, there's the cross up after that wall break situation. 100 meter here on HonoredOgre's side, plus 50 burst. And that is a quick perfect there for Chipp. Tries to go for the cross up again. Kazam is ready this time. Kazam, excuse me.
I looked it up. It is real, chat. Quit trying to gaslight me. Fall with the card. Does get you a good amount of pressure here. Has 50 bar and is able to get the jump in. Forces the burst.
Oh, gets caught in the backdash though from the Gamma Blade. He's trying to jump out of pressure. I love it. The air misfire. Again, yeah, Johnny does have some trouble hitting that heavy slash sometimes. The range on it not as big as it would seem.
Taking the loop after all that though. Ball is broken. Plenty of bar for the burst here, but it doesn't matter. Here's the super. Not quite enough, but still terrible situation.
And catches the backdash with the 6K. Sweet chin music. Let's see if we can tie things up. Onde coming through with the $20 into the matcherino. Thank you so much for the support.
Okay, that's a card. I like the aggressive approach there from HonoredOgre afterwards, though. Gets the jab and beats the 6K, just presses preemptively.
Oh, this time, though, our 6H gets blown up preemptively by Chipp. Wall break there with a wild assault. Having wild assault available is one of the things that makes Chipp so, wow, what a press on bar slash. It takes the round.
Dude.
Stealing the burst. Oh, we didn't get the wall flat, though. Hold on.
Uh-oh. No,
Yep.
didn't have bar. If he had 100 bar, we could have gone for the cursed interaction. Oh, but it doesn't. It's not there. That's tough.
Tragic to see. But yeah, that drop there at the end, right? Kazam was so close to getting that wall splat and closing it out, but I think we just misstepped a little too close to the wall, allowing Chipp to bounce out of it. Here we go, tying things up now, going into another game. This is the most common matchup we have seen so far tonight, which is crazy. Oh, excuse me, not tied up, 2-0. What am I saying?
I was gonna say, having it work.
Still
fine though. Another one of those situations, though, for most of the Chipp versus Johnny's, it's been this way, where most of the games have felt like within reach for both players, but one person has just been able to, like clutch them all out in a row. HonoredOgre does find the touch this time, is able to get the super, so this is going to break the wall.
Hard knockdown there with the barrage. Been really mixing up this post-wall break set play, right? We've been going left and right a lot here. Able to close out the round. Let's see if we can get a point on the board, though. Round start situation here for Chipp. Trying to go for the far slash, but it's going to trade.
Ooh, nice up back, turns into a clean touch. In the end, works out beautifully, goes for the super, not going to break the wall from here, but still a great situation. He's able to get the card set up.
All right, there's the DP. Woo! Jumps out of the throw, but still gets caught by a 5P before we can hit the ground. And Liam is here coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. Hope
Dude,
your
all
stream
of this.
went well.
Oh, and he baits the burst. HonoredOgre goes Beta Blade, whiffs it. Kazam doesn't punish. He does it again. The double Beta Blade. That's how that turned out. Are you serious?
That's some soul energy, all right?
Oh my god. That absolutely was Soul doing SDP twice and just
in a row.
RCing the second one. Oh my god.
But here we
DP
go.
win the game is absolutely insane.
Oh, I should have done DP at round start. There we go. Gets the anti-air close slash, able to swap sides as well. Look at the damage on this proxy. Hard knockdown with the wild assault.
Oh, and you might just be cooked here. Sets up the card and gets the clean hit afterwards. Here's the super, the shatter. Not going to quite be enough, but still HonoredOgre. We've seen them come back for some crazy stuff, but this is not going to be one of those.
Set point now. Let's see if HonoredOgre is going to fold. Oh, misstep backwards to create that space, right? Trying to get that whiff punish. Instead, going to catch HonoredOgre running on in. Nice. Run up 6P.
Yeah, from the right ranges, that could work out wonderfully. Nice PRC. So you have the card at his feet, so it's going to be able to take advantage. Found the knockdown, but doesn't get anything for it.
Yeah, that delayed misfinder was really sneaky as well. Gave HonoredOgre a false sense of security. Right,
Okay.
hard knockdown. Huge damage as well coming out for Chipp.
Big
Gets
opportunity. Oh my god.
You're
Oh
kidding
my
me.
god.
You just won. No, we missed the 2K. The commentator's curse.
Nice RC wins the gold burst. That felt like such an aggressive choice. Like that was such an unbelievably aggressive burst. Maybe he thought it was going to be blue.
He's a natural-born gambler, all right? But now your back is up against the wall. No burst available to save you. And HonoredOgre is sending you through the wall with a wild assault.
This is scripted.
Yeah,
Dash
like
up.
Things can crumble.
2D afterwards doesn't work out. Still PRC in response.
Backdash there. Run up 6P. Run up 6P. Starting to put in work here for HonoredOgre. Baits out the burst, and that's going to be a tying the game up 2-2. We got game 5.
Oh my god. Those 2 rounds were like so scripted. Like, oh my god.
All of that off of a whiff gold burst. That's all it takes sometimes.
Man, just like that had to have felt like you thought he was gonna get a late blue burst, or like there's no
something,
because there's no way he's ever gonna be there. Like you are like explicitly calling out Alpha Blade full screen if that was intentional.
And now we both have burst on deck to start things off, and here we go. Kazam able to jump out. HonoredOgre spending that burst there for the wild assault, so not able to go for an aggressive one in the corner.
Super deep crossover with the J2K though. Still fine. First out. Fast RC works out well. Same side, and 5K does the job. Gets the cross up.
Yeah, stuck to Johnny like glue. But there we go. Catches with the reversal. What's my name?
Wow, and that just is such a huge load of damage there. Nice pickup. Really nice confirm. And has the wild assault, so has the hard knockdown. But look at the meter.
Oh no, we didn't go for the card setup. Instead, we tried to dash forward. BRC. The clash on the 2K. Kazam backed in the set point.
When you ever see Chipp lose clashes like that?
Never.
Oh, dash up 6P with the wild assault again.
Bro, help. Let me out of this damn corner.
Oh my god, there's no help available. Still fine. Positive bonus is huge. It finds the hit. That could take us to the final round potentially. The super comes through. It's gonna be one more interaction. HonoredOgre still on positive bonus. This is gonna be nasty.
Yeah, positive bonus and 50 meter on deck to go for an RC for this mix-up. And there we go. Final game, final round.
I don't know if I can take any more chips, dude. Nice jump over. What? That's a punish.
Yep, exactly. The recovery of Johnny, one of his biggest weaknesses there. Chipp can definitely capitalize on that in a big way.
Nice cross up. What a better block from Kazam.
Oh, tried to jump back, but got caught by the Alpha Blade. HonoredOgre has had the pedal to the metal, has not slowed down yet.
RC, like the idea. Gold burst. That's huge. Kazam gonna have so much meter to play with here. Too far for the confirm again.
Yeah, has to go for the K misfire there, the horizontal one if we actually want to get a hit on it. Again, one of the S buttons getting blown up by an IAD. Johnny's anti-air is not the greatest.
Nice jump out.
Air throw, that's it. HonoredOgre taking it over Kazam. Of a match here with Remi Celeste versus Lord Knight.
This is another one of those. I believe this is a qualifier for top 48, if I'm not mistaken, here on the winner's side. So let's see it. LK and Remi. Damn, in pools, this is tough.
I mean, I'm looking at this bracket. It's just going to be insane from here on out. Insane matchups, insane names.
Oh, not down there. Try to go for the Tommy. Remi doing the most to stay away and taking real estate really aggressively every time they get the pushback there. I really like these decisions so far. How much we're running up is very refreshing from Remi.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing about Axel. He definitely can brawl. Sendium Gaming coming through with the raid. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support so far tonight. BRC tried to go for the close slash there, but gets scooped by Lord Knight.
Inside, the defense is able to go for the burst. The hop back, poking out with that 2P. 5K in response. Great confirm there. The knowledge to know how to be able to get the maximum juice out of touches like that.
And Remi has been an Axel expert playing since Season 1. And look at that newly buffed 2P. You're going to see a lot of that now from Axel.
And 2K2D, you know, standard Axel stuff. Able to get the press, forces the burst out. You were going to die there.
Yeah, has to be careful now. That BRC into the 5P, very smart. Lord Knight has to figure out how to approach safely. Can't take any unnecessary risks, but you're going to have to when you're at this big of a life deficit. And there we go, confirming 2 5Ps into a Winter Mantis. And that's enough there to take game 1.
Love to see it. Honestly and truly, Axel has felt good for a while, but this version feels really, really good. 2P is such a game changer type of situation, man.
Yeah, I think there was only one time in Strive when Axel honestly felt bad, and that was when they first nerfed some of his normals, right? Particularly the JS. That very first nerf that he received, he didn't feel good. But ever since then, the stocks have been rising. But there's a mortal counter with the 2H. What a 60.
Oh, okay. Weird spot. Okay, though. Got that knockdown. Again, just the zoning continues. Baiken tries to go for the long run up, but you just can't close the distance on this guy.
Yeah, it's because Remi's not being very predictable with the zoning options, right? Really mixing it up between 5Ps, 2Ps, ID back JSs, and of course the Rensons. Lord Knight can't really get a feel for the rhythm, right? And that's the problem. When you can't understand the rhythm of how the Axel player wants to play this zoning game, this dance, it's almost impossible to get in sometimes.
The big reads there with the JD, it looked like. It's a Tommy. It's a big follow-up. Does get the strap on, which is nice, but no, 2K2D doesn't work.
All right, there we go. Tries to go for the rainwater. All right, 2P trying to poke out again. Nice. Whoa, JS actually winning out there. That's interesting.
Relax, chat. I hate y'all guys so much, bro. 5K doesn't work out. Still fun. Move it along. You know what I'm saying? Move it along.
Oh, I like it. The OTG with the 2P there immediately into the Renson. First on out. Run up 6H. I think we wanted the fast RC in that situation there because Axel does get some pretty nice mix-ups off of 6H fast RC in the corner.
Oh, okay. Toes, still fine. I mean, Baiken trying to throw out her own JS. She's like, listen, I got range normals too, but the rare Axel 6P.
Oh, but there it is, the JD, and this has been a war of attrition here for Lord Knight. The way that the clock is just ticking down, these are very long rounds.
Yeah, it's mentally taxing for both players, but I gotta say, it's definitely for the player having to approach Axel. I feel like it's way more stressful here. It takes such a toll to close the distance on this guy.
Yeah, and there's the 2S. Wild assault into Axel Bomber. Good God.
Oh. Nice.
Oh,
I thought that was going to be more. Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought we were about to get another bomber. Watch out for the 2S. Oh, instead we go for the 5P. Smart. Remi recognizing that Lord Knight's not going to fall for the same trick twice. But the pushback on this Renson. And there it is. Sniped with the JS. Remi going up 2-0.
Yeah, strong decision on the JS there. And man, this is just, again, Baiken, I feel like already didn't have a great time. I don't think it was like horribly losing last patch, but like just looking at it now, feels really tough to be able to close the distance. Just that little change of the 2P being able to check your dash ups and your dash blocking even tighter. Dude.
Yeah, and also just the fact that you're going up against probably the best Axel player in North America, in the form of Remi, right? So when you get in on Axel, you can kind of steamroll him. Again, his weakness is he doesn't have the greatest personal tools. 2K and 5K are pretty solid, though. But he can get steamrolled.
Chaz says it wasn't so bad last patch. I believe so. Chaz never lied. Not
I think being able to tether Axel to you is a pretty good tool, right? Of not allowing him to run away and play that game. Chill.
To Tommy. It's a lock in. Nice throw, though. Buys back a lot of time. He goes for the RC there, too. Gets the extension on the combo and naturally baits the burst in that whole situation. I love the idea.
Yeah, now Remi is sitting at set point here against LK. Yeah, JHJD Bomber just chunking out Baiken's life here. Also, the checks with the JPs, too, in the air approach. This is what I mean that Remi is mixing things up. Instead of just staying grounded to try and play that poking game, we're utilizing a lot of our air normals, too, in the form of JS and JP.
5P looking good.
Oh,
finally, dude,
hell.
In the 11th hour, finally lets it rock. The command throw comes through. Dude, you just don't, it is so not a part of your thought process because it's like, it's not like you forget Axel has a command throw. We love to see it. We're going to get into the mirror match right away.
The first Happy Chaos of the night, and we get a double feature. Good old-fashioned gunfight.
Yeah, surprised to see the standoff come out, though. I'm surprised to not see Soul from Umisho, but I like this. Get to see the mirror work out here. Kreeg doing a great job walking to the wall, but Umisho with a timely burst.
Oh, there we go. Umisho not quick enough on the draw, though, and Kreeg gonna get the wall break.
Oh, I like that full reload. I think that's a really good decision there. 2 bullets now. Gets the trade. It actually goes cleanly in Umisho's favor. I wasn't expecting that.
The whiff 2D, Chaos just falling on his back. There you go, Umisho, yeah, with a lot of these dash blocks here. Just really can't gain any ground.
Phase versus Optic. Shut up. Run up too much, still slowing it down, takes the shot on the way through. I liked it. Again, roll under, but Kreeg blocks everything.
Runs right into a bullet, but there's the burst. And now we just have to play this zoning game, right? Needs to find one more touch here against Umisho. But no, we overextend and stick out our own 2K. Now the Deus Ex Machina is going to send us through the wall, and that's the round.
Damn, that was a brawl of a first round. Holy moly.
I hope all of you who filled out the survey put Gabriel and Slayer under characters you want. It did not click Elfel.
Yeah, I don't normally like to tell people. It's definitely one of those like what you like, but don't pick Elfo. Just come on, have mercy. Oh, the little mixtape action. Gets the block on the secondary mix-up, though. Gets the reload of the 1 bullet.
Oh, grabs the roll this time, though. Yeah, the roll getting nerfed definitely definitely needed, for sure. That was a good change for Happy Chaos, and you're already seeing how that is being affected in some of these matchups, right?
Yeah,
Actually being able to react to the roll now is huge.
I'm interested if Umisho just wants to play Happy Chaos today, or if she is leaning into playing Happy Chaos and not wanting to play Soul into this matchup. That'd be something I'd be interested to ask.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's that, or if it's specifically for versus Kreeg, right?
Maybe.
Because I feel like there are some players where Umisho, she'll pull out Happy Chaos just to deal with them.
That's fair. I'd be really interested to know, because it's definitely one of those things where, like, she could just want to play Happy Chaos today. She did, you know, sometimes it just, the mood hits.
Just in the mood, listening to some Nirvana, just wants to play some Happy Chaos.
Okay. Everything. Kreeg gets the run up throw. Did you just fake a reload and stick out 6B?
They're evolving every day, Proxy.
And then backdashes everything. What is this cartoon dodging of bullets? That was some Yosemite Sam stuff.
Gets the wall assault to break the wall as well. Oh my god. Deus Ex Machina here. Super focused, but it's still gonna get blown up. Not able to save yourself in time. That was a huge call out from Umisho as well, recognizing that Kreeg wanted to go for the super focus in that situation.
Okay, and yeah, Umisho caught with no bullets here. This is a nightmarish situation. And the worst part is, it's hard to approach him still because his buttons are still absurd. The 2S is such a great poke in that situation. Kreeg with a crazy good whip punish.
Yep, there's the burst coming out from Umisho, though. Finally able to get her own gun out. 5D connects. Has to go for the focus. Answering back with a wire C of her own. Reloads a bullet instead of walking forward. Kreeg was expecting the run-up throw.
Big backdash there. Chases down with the 2S. Too far from confirm, but still gets it again. It pops up significantly higher this time. I love the follow-up. Kreeg going to go for the wild assault. 50 meters still built up. This is huge.
There it is, super focus. BRC forward, avoids the gunshot. Umisho is the one.
Oh my
no.
god. Not even Neo can avoid all of them. Good lord.
No, you saw the end of the first Matrix. You saw what happened to Neo.
Hey,
the
no spoilers.
Bro, the movie's older than me.
Oh my god. Sorry, I can't help.
But all right. So the Happy Chaos versus Happy Chaos matchup here. Kreeg doing a pretty good job staying one step ahead of Umisho. But let's see how much that's going to change jumping into this next round. Ooh, catching the backdash there with 5K. Yeah, definitely want to burst that situation. You were going to be set all the way to the corner, and Umisho was 100% going to break the wall.
Oh, but a little bit of mismanagement of focus there. Kreeg didn't want to continue to take aim there just in case they were going to go into the, what do you call it, brain freeze? What do we call when you're completely out of focus?
The brain freeze. There's the brain blast.
Start up, try to go for the 2D. Nice YRC.
Oh, reloading as many bullets as we possibly can. Nice backdash there on the 5D, but that gunshot is always ready to cover. Huge challenge, too, from Kreeg there the moment that Umisho goes for focus. That's how much you can tell these players are familiar with the matchup and familiar with the character that they're playing, right? They can call out when the focuses are going to come and recognizing that's my time to get out of this pressure.
Oh, and just barely with that last shot is able to get the stick to the wall, uses the wild assault, and now just goes for the curse there, but didn't have great resources. But Umisho just goes for focus just in new. That felt like an execution error, no?
I'm not too sure.
That was a brazen place to try and go for focus if it wasn't. That's an odd situation that comes up.
Maybe trying to just mix up where we get focus instead of trying to be predictable, right? Because we've been seeing them call out each other's focus plays a lot so far in this set.
Wow. Great backdash there from Kreeg. Find out Umisho. 2K2D. RC baits the burst because of the RC. Very smart. But misses the combo. Still finds it. Wait!
Oh no, the counter hit though coming through. Deus Ex Machina should be enough to kill. Nope, nope, not. Yeah, just a sliver left with that wall break damage. Dash up 6S, but wasn't able to get a confirm off of it. We ran out of focus and we're out of bullets. Proxy.
Oh my god, and just that one bullet is enough to take it there. Man.
And now up 2-1 here. Kreeg in the lead. Like I said, once again, one step ahead of Umisho. But let's see if Umisho is going to be able to catch up and overtake Kreeg to move on in the bracket. We're getting closer and closer to that top 8.
Yeah, so we're working our way through the top 48 right now. It's definitely a climb for sure. This has been, again, mentally taxing. Season 3 of Guilty Gear is like, it feels like cardio watching it.
This match is to get to a top 8 qualifier.
Yeah, like, are you serious?
Yeah, you're not even there yet.
Okay, got your knockdown. Try to go for the backdash there. Weird little shimmy attempt. Ends up working out in the end for Kreeg and just goes for a full reload. Like you said, trying to be unpredictable.
Yeah, reloading in the heat of battle. It's a thrill. There we go, Deus Ex Machina getting the wall break. Immediately sets up the curse. But we're not content to sit back and play that zone game. We want to get into the mess of it.
Aggressive choice there after the YRC. That take aim felt crazy.
That was definitely a dirty Harry take aim. Make my day. There's the super focus.
Another situation where Umisho ran out of focus and ran out of bullets and now is struggling with no resources. Has to get aggressive and try to use the normals here. Does get a reload on one bullet, and one bullet is more than enough.
One left in the chamber, not out of options. There we go, burst coming out from Umisho. Utilizing the focus there. Woo! And the Joyful Reaper coming through with 20 gift subs. Thank you so much, my God.
Joyful, thank you very, very much, dude. Appreciate it. Holy moly.
The generosity. You guys are the best community ever, honestly.
Colossus also coming through. This time with the Prime, though. Thank you very much for the first time sub. Appreciate y'all.
Here we go now. Kreeg trying to weather the storm, but runs right into a 2K2D. And just like that, we have a game 5.
Yeah,
Umisho's catching up.
It feels like one of the only things that's been coming up is that Umisho has been like running out of resources in odd spots, but is playing the neutral interactions when they have to play with just normals well enough to where it still is turned into game wins, which is crazy to get to see, honestly, because Happy Chaos, just not the same character the slightest when there's no bullets, man. You're struggling to do anything you can to get more in the chamber.
See, Kreeg having to go for the focus there. And it's the full screen metagame is also really interesting to me, right? The juggling of resources at full screen, trying to call out the focuses or the reloads in order to get your own gunshot punish.
Okay. Oh no, Kreeg, no bullets available. Gonna go straight for Deus Ex. It's all reload and I'll destroy you.
Oh no, but again, that last second, Kreeg quicker on the draw. That's kind of been the story so far of this set when it comes to these gun battles. Oh no. The BRC backwards to stop ourselves from getting punished after running out of bullets.
Okay.
Dude. I mean, this is
We are gaming.
This is a second-person shooter, all right, if I've ever seen one.
Playing. I love Airsoft. There we go. Gets the low. Able to work it this time. Deus Ex. Close out the round. Potential to be able to end this one. Umisho, the denim power-up, going crazy.
The denim on denim? This Happy Chaos has a shirt. Here we go, back to the full screen. What do you call it? Full screen footsies?
This is the footsies with an asterisk for sure. Takes the shot. Kreeg gets the hit a little too far to actually confirm, though. Still fine. Gunnies? No, I don't like that.
All right, Umisho back up against the wall here. There's the 5D. Sent straight through. Final game, final round of this mirror match. Both of them backdashing, just trying to create some of that space. And you see, it's the patient game. They're trying to wait until the other person runs out of focus or trying to call out when they're going to do focus at full screen to get that punish.
Oh my god, finds the hit to the wall. Okay, we go for the Wild Assault instead of spending the meter. Doesn't want to go get the reload. Would rather preserve the meter there to be able to get the Brain Blast, take the shots. Umisho content to weather the storm, it seems.
Trying to triple distance, blocks the YRC, and I think that is going to be it. No, we're out of concentration, but not out of options, Proxy.
Oh, does he go for the roll? Takes aim. Focus.
This is it for Umisho. Has to make this comeback now, but runs right into the 2K. Well placed by Kreeg, going up 3-2.
It's just, man, clone makes you change up how you play this matchup a lot. Yeah, and I love, this is the sickest Nagoriyuki skin.
For me, it's the coloring on the sword. Oh, but we got shotgun in head as well. That's how you know Nubenheimer has entered the building. There's a nice mortal counter on the 2D. Wow, even gets a 5P follow-up off that Axle Bomber.
Honestly, so far, I know it's way too early. I was about to say it's too early in the matchup for the. But Remi's making me believe here. Nice PRC from Nubenheimer, though. Excuse me, Stealthy. I'm trolling.
Oh, tries to go for the 6K into the close slash. JH, Nubenheimer standing strong, but reeled right into the corner. Oh, patience, nice, going for the run-up throw. Very smart there from Stealthy, spending everything we have to break the wall.
Damn, Rap says 20 bucks for whoever sends him to losers or eliminates him. 50 if one person does both.
The bounty
Can you
is
double
out.
Jeopardy? The king, the current reigning champ, goes for the bite twice.
Bro, when you get put in the corner against Nago in Season 3, here's where the mini game starts. You better guess right.
Oh my god, SOS, dude.
Start the Mario Party music.
It definitely playing the chance time music as I block Beyblade overhead repeatedly. It's just good follow with the far slashes here. Doesn't get the wild assault, doesn't get the wall break. Instead, just ends up looking for mix up in mid screen.
That's still stuck in that block stun. Goes from one corner to the other. That is going to be Axel's home in this matchup. Bro. You want to talk about the Matrix? The corner is the Matrix right now because Stealthy is stuck and can't get out.
Wow, Joyful Reaper says 100 bucks if you compete him with Anji. That's a very tall ask. I feel like there's only one or two Anjis in this bracket that are even capable.
Someone call the Prince. The Prince Jobber.
Okay.
What's this interaction going to be? Oh my god, we were able to block it.
Yeah, still had the RC. I mean, that is has been one of the weaknesses of Axel pretty much all the way through this game, is just the lack of reversal, even lack of metered reversal, because that still, as far as reversal supers go, is definitely on the lower end of the tier list. It's not a great reversal super.
Not at all. And I'm pretty sure they actually nerfed it, didn't they? Or am I remembering it wrong?
Did they? I don't think
Or
they
did they buff it? I can't remember. Chat,
I
help.
don't. I just know that it's not a very good super for that.
Thank you, Jatsu. Hope you're doing well tonight.
$1 million if they can do to Kyo. Shut up. That's tomorrow. Hold on.
Oh, there's the dash up 5K, trying to keep the pressure on. The toes get stomped on, forcing the burst out of Stealthy. Oh, here we go. Stop time. One vision.
Oh. Sneaky on the overhead. Still fine though.
Oh my god.
My god.
Bro, help. We are trying to brawl now with our back up against the wall. We just have to find a singular touch. PRC forward, chases to the skies, but wasn't able to get another button out. The JP whiffed Proxy. Tragic.
But for who? 2
Oh.
counter hit Nubenheimer.
Nubenheimer chill. It's just bracket. Oh my god. There we go.
And
Into
the
the super.
Oh my god.
It's looking like Nubenheimer is about to make this a clean 2-0 lead. Really putting Stealthy in a check situation. Blocks the burst. There it is, immediately into the Beyblade. And remember, Beyblade is going to be available at CE Otaku as well. So I hope you all signed up for that, or make sure to tune in because it's going to be fire.
The Segway Master? Are you serious? That's crazy.
Chat or Jobber, what was that song? The song is Shotgun and Head from Guilty Gear Xrd.
They can always ask. He'll always know. Hey, listen, if on Mondays you can always ask Jobber, on Tuesdays you can always ask Rome. We always have someone that knows all the songs. Don't worry. Jesus, Wild Assault.
Early burst again from Stealthy, but once again, to no avail, gonna get sent straight through the wall. Never mind, Blood Rage comes through. Honestly, this is even more terrifying for Stealthy.
Worse, I think.
The fear from Stealthy, just not knowing how to approach. Clean jump into a PRC, but right into Axel's loving arms.
The defense, but I think that Neubenheimer just didn't think Stealthy was going to do that from that close. It doesn't kill.
Oh my God. Help. Out of meter.
The jump scare. Oh my God.
It's not
Neubenheimer.
over yet. Yep, throwing out the clone just to make sure that Stealthy doesn't have any options available.
That was sick 2K, actually, that little step up. Fire with close. That's just here. Look at the Chipp. Uses the Wild Assault, close the distance, and then fights him out of the push block attempt.
The chat another up. And look, a Zato in a top
Rejoice.
8 qualifier.
We're here.
I'm not going to say anything. I don't want the smoke from the Zato mains, okay?
He's here. All that we'll say is that he's here.
He's here. But
Face
so
off
is
against Dany. A tough draw.
yeah, Dany with Season 3 Kai. This is scary. Yeah, the prayers were answered. All the prayers that people were putting in chat, take us to the kingdom of honesty. Lord Daisuke answered.
Sick 5P. He's able to get the invite hell, but again, look at how long it takes for that bar to come back. That is such an impactful nerf to this character.
Absolutely here. But Dany sliding right on in with no fear. Harassing with the overheads. There's the YRC. Yeah, had to do something to weather the storm. Little Eddie is finally back. But you only get a few options until you have to wait so long. That's the big thing about Zato now.
Okay, 6P though. Using as God intended. Close slash again block. There's the frog in that situation. Dany, look at he's buffering something. Had a big idea. It didn't work out. But the close slash anti-airs and you're dead.
Yeah, just like that. One mistake trying to go for the command grab, allowing Dany to escape from the corner, and Dany is absolutely going to make you pay for it dearly. Wow, clash on the 6P and immediately just tosses out another one. Does not want the smoke.
Came through with the frog. Doesn't quite build enough meter. Still finds the hard knockdown here, but does not have Eddie. Is going to go straight for sword. A great decision.
Catching with the low as well. Immediately landed into that 2K. AC Dany trying to jump out of the corner, going for these fuzzy jumps to try and avoid the lows.
Oh my God, that was like the most Zato sequence I think I've ever seen. RC 5D RC.
Zato with a perfect? Oh, drops the guillotine.
Bro, it's been 1,000 years since I've seen that normal. Oh my God.
Well, now they gotta learn how to use it. Oh, the whiff 2S there. Definitely gonna get punished by that far slash. Newly buffed far slash for Kai as well.
Through. Oh my God, again. DP's out of there. Dany, unwilling to hold any pressure. Don't leave a gap for this guy.
Yeah, positive bonus here on Dany's side. Gonna be able to build up. Oh, you're fine. That blocks the Amorphous there. Nice reflect, though, from Ivey. And I like how we use the invite hell there as well as just kind of a way to stall until Eddie can get back, right? Zato players definitely have to learn to be a little bit creative on defense. But Dany is going to take game number 1.
That backdash was really, really sick there from Dany, being able to backdash and get the stun dipper afterwards. And Really, I feel like the tell of the tape of the first match was a lot, at least in the end. DP is landing everywhere. Just the pressure not being able to be as tight as they would like it to be for Ivey, just because of obviously the Eddie gauge changes. A lot of those knockdowns were situations where potentially on the previous match we still would have had our boy to help us out. But Ivey going into those situations alone, Kai's gonna DP right away.
Yeah, again, trying to use Invite Hell as a way to just slow down the pace, but you're not going to be able to play a poking game without little Eddie against Kai. There is no way. There we go, gets the pick up with a 5H. Keeping the loops going, breaking the wall as well.
What are y'all even talking? I feel like I've been here for the whole conversation. I still feel like I missed something. What are you guys talking about? 5S gets the poke. Knocked out with the stun dipper. Doesn't fall for frame trap though.
Oh, tries to call out a throw attempt there with the JH. All right, Dany on the fast track here to a clean 2-0. Run straight through the opposed to score another throw.
Ooh, flip kick, go too far. The trade. Ooh, and the stagger step with the 6P. I like that.
See, there's the 5D. Oh, but we missed the 2S pickup. That's all right. Gets the run up throw into a heavy stun edge. Oki. Ooh, nice side swap. I like that a lot there. But let's see if Ivey can keep the pressure on and close out the round here. Sword's not going to be enough to get the kill, but we do get Eddie back, and that is very important.
Oh, gets the jump out, but still finds a clean touch. Still not enough to kill. The super breaks Eddie. This is huge. But there we go. 2P. We're still here.
Okay. Chasing up to the skies. Goes for the applause. You see the respect that Ivey is giving to Dany as well, knowing that Dany has been pretty proficient with the SDPs so far. And without little Eddie, you don't want to overextend too much.
Oh, and blocks the burst. Sniffs it out. I respect that wild assault to break the wall.
There it is, SDP waking up, just getting the pressure off. YRC immediately into a close slash, but YRC getting rid of little Eddie. I mean, that might be one of the most devastating things against Zato now, right? It's just YRCing against this pressure to blow up little Eddie for how long it takes for him to come back.
Okay, the invite hell. It's been close almost every single time. It's not really gone for the throw, but there's the tap dust. Anything will do it now.
Needs to find one single touch, and there it is, the 2P, the strongest reversal in the game.
Zato is alive and selectable, is what I'm seeing here.
Hey, don't say too many good things about Season 3 Zato. Trust me, you don't want the smoke, Proxy.
Just listen, 1-1. That's all I'm saying.
I can already see the comments now on YouTube. I can see the Twitter posts.
All I'm saying is 1-1. That's all that I'm saying. Ivey, I'm impressed. This is sick.
This is very great performance so far. But it's not over yet, right? 1-1, like you said, but you need to get 3 games to move on to top 8.
Ooh, that was tricky. Nice block from Dany. You just can't block forever, though. Ivey's pressure is unbelievable. Breaks the wall, has full Eddie gauge. Oh my god! That goes good.
5K.
Double 5K.
Oh, help. What is it more? Alright, 5D.
You're tapping dust. Push away, but the turn gets stolen. Saw the flip kick. I think Ivey had the right idea. Maybe pushed the wrong button. Can't quite get the anti-air to stop the flip kick.
Oh no, DP finally gets baited out this time. DRC in. Tries to go for the overhead. Nice DP once again for Dany. Dany's only had one DP baited out so far in this set here from Ivey. It's been pretty good so far with them. There's the 5D, close slash pickup, going all the way to the wall with the heavy stun edge.
Oh my god, people's elbow. Nice step back.
These TK fireballs tried to go in over the applause, but was just a little too early. There's the sword to keep the pressure on. Ivey still in this. Break the wall.
Ooh. We've adapted. They're blocking the orange flash now. What a dash back from Dany! I didn't think he had enough room to go for a shimmy like that, but he brute forces it.
People shimmying while they're in the corner is the strangest concept to me.
God,
it shouldn't work. It shouldn't be allowed.
In theory, it feels like it shouldn't happen. Man, like I said, I just felt like he didn't have enough room to make it happen. I like that. I actually really like going for the guillotine. People are used to. People are getting better at interacting and avoiding the overhead number 1. They see the orange flash and they block it. It's time for overhead number 2, baby.
Yeah, but yeah, you have to figure out how to adapt in these kind of situations. When you don't have Little Eddie for so long, you need to use other tools to open up the opponent, right? All right, staggered pressure coming out here from Ivey. Gonna drop the sword to bring Little Eddie back. Oh yeah, you can't deflect shield Zato when Eddie's on the field.
He absolutely doesn't care. Not a care in the world.
Mirror force does not work, all right?
Oh.
And there it is, 2S, closing out the round. Pretty dominating round there for Ivey. Picks up off the applause. Full carry into the corner, but there's the burst just before the wall splat.
Wow. Oh, he gets a commando afterward. You are demanding a lot of respect to get the turn after that. Wow, this has all been a setup. I noted earlier that we were going for close slash so often in these mix-up situations. Ivey, at every single possible opportunity, turns it into a commando this round. That was all. The first 2 games were all just a setup.
All right, a game 5 here. Zato 1 game away from moving on to top 8 winner side in one of the most stacked TNS Strive brackets we've ever had. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, character's trash.
don't hate me, but you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to antagonize the Zato players, but it's kind of fun.
Oh my god. Okay, that button is unfair. Never mind. Zato sucks. That was a Flip kick works out. Gets the cold slash. Tries to go for the shimmy. Ivey doesn't bite good deep. Oh, but there's the 5D. Wow.
Well, that's a round. That's a Kai round. An honest to God Kai round. Goes into the air there at round start. Kills Little Eddie with the JS. Now Ivey just stuck with the regular normals here. Going to get blown up by a jump in.
Jeez, that DP was huge. Fine. Harassing with the close slashes. Gets the throw. Potentially only one more opportunity here for Ivey. There's the RC. And then Stun Dipper from so far finally clips the legs. That's going to be Dany.
Hotashi, you know, does have the Nagoriyuki, but has stuck with the Bridget mostly.
Just reading patch notes, I was like, man, Ram might be done. No, Ram is not done for. This character's still really good. And the rock move, I don't know the name of it. The rock is insane.
They gave her a rock.
What every character needs.
Oh, there's a challenge shoot to kickstart my heart. The far slash connecting immediately into the gamma ray.
Okay, finishes up to get the kill though. Gets the 2K. What a deep run up from Hotashi. Confidence is key. Gets to throw again.
man. The reach of that 2H there. Nice IAD back. Gets the BRC drift forward as well to extend the combo. Yeah, I don't blame SQ for bursting in that situation. Oh, that is a definite punish there. Didn't have the meter to keep Kickstart My Heart safe, so really just had to bank on the fact that maybe SQ would mess up the punish.
Okay, found that knockdown all the way to the wall. Nice anti-air. Too far for the 2D. DP comes out from Hotashi. He's going to get blasted for it. What was that last chunk of damage?
It always does more damage than you expect. That is the law. The law of Ram.
Why does she get cute? Okay, listen.
If
I try not to just have like character rants, but why does that happen with her? Are you serious? It does so much.
Look, you have to think about however much damage you think it's going to do in your head and add on an extra chunk because it always does more damage. And this, well put by chat, this is with super damage nerfed in Season 3, mind you. So last season, that would have killed. That absolutely would have killed last season. All right, here we go. Nice wall break. Gets the 5D. Not going to go for the wild assault to get the hard knockdown.
Definitely surprising to see that. Wants to keep the burst, potentially just wants to have that the threat of it to keep himself safe. Here comes Roger. Oh my, nice way to pick that up. That was a crazy confirm from SQ. She's kind of on one right now.
Yeah, but there's the 2D immediately into the rolling attack. Nice safe jump there, forcing SQ to spend 100 meter just to get out. All right, there's the mortal counter. Whoa. Hotashi got sent to the International Space Station on that counter hit.
Hey, it's worth the burst. Oh my god. Trying to stay in the atmosphere. Gets the back throw here. Take her come through. Nice just block. It buys some room. Does get a whiff punish afterwards.
Yeah, return of the killing machine. Gonna get the hard knockdown. Straight to the throw. Sets up the yo-yo. But wake up goal burst there from SQ.
Ooh, the recall the yo-yo, that's cute.
Okay, yeah. Run up throw. Hotashi gonna tie things up 1-1. And it's really interesting, you know, Gold Burst giving you positive bonus is a very cool change. I like it a lot, but it also does sometimes kill the comeback factor because you don't instantly get that 100 meter to put your opponent into your win condition, right? That you would get in previous versions of the game. Now you have to survive a little bit longer. And also, huge shouts to Ricky TV coming through with the 250 in the Matcherino. We're sitting at $90, chat. Okay, $90 in the Matcherino. Over 200 players have entered tonight. How many exactly? 240? The least we can do is hit $240, all right? So go ahead and hit up that Matcherino. Exclamation point in the chat.
Just an exclamation point.
Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat.
Okay.
It's the missing link, okay? I hate all of you.
Connects. Look at the damage coming out. It has the super as well. Mortal Bato. Huge damage to come out.
Oh, but there's the YRC. Just get off me, Tool. Hotashi wants a chance to play this round. Nice. 5H there, getting the connect. Woo! Yeah, beautiful confirm there. SQ trying to get a 2-1 lead. Hotashi's about to build burst back though, so that's going to be huge. I'm curious if we're going to see an early burst. Yep, there it is. Immediate burst after getting hit by the rock.
Yeah, Hotashi definitely has been favoring using the burst more traditionally, not opting into the other mechanics too often. Maybe just not practice with them, or maybe just prefers to have the neutral reset. If you're really confident in your neutral, it makes a lot of sense.
Oh, with the goal burst there on the rock, the baby attempt. There's a nice mortal counter on the 2H, but Hotashi was unable to get a pickup afterwards. Still putting himself in a good situation.
Double backdash. Really nice opportunity here. Away. Axel the Wolf, $4 contribution. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Angelo Dixon also coming through with the $1. Thank you very, very much to everybody who's helping us out with this match, Reno. Appreciate y'all for the support. Trying to put some more money in these players' pockets. That's important.
Yeah, absolutely. They put on an incredible show here every single week for you. It's the least we can do to help support them.
And back to it.
Yeah, and SQ with a pretty dominating lead at the moment. Just elbowed my background.
You know.
Duel 1.
Right, here we go. 2-1 is the score. Nice, already jumping out of the rock at that range. Got to get sent straight through the wall. Yeah, with the Wild Assault as well to get the hard knockdown. Oh my god.
Dude, what a... Well, first of all, how did you block that? Second of all, oh my god.
That's the one thing I have been waiting for. Ever since I saw that the Rock can pull people out of the corner, I was like, Ram players are going to have some nasty mix-ups with the flip.
Crazy tech from SQ there. That was a sneaky throw from Hotashi.
Crits Thompson coming through with the $5 in the match arena. Thank you. Ooh, just get sniped there with the 5H. 2K2D. Now you're stuck in the blender. Ooh, with the back throw.
Oh my god, what a trade.
Again, the Kickstart My Heart with no meter to back it up. Just a little too risky, and now SQ is sitting at set point. Hotashi scores the throw in the corner.
Ooh, the tap dust. The hit. Send it a little further. No resources to be able to go for the hard knockdown on the wall break, though, but still big advantage for Hotashi with the positive bonus.
Now we don't need to overextend, right? Yep, just be patient, wait for the whiff, and get your own whiff punish with those long-range normals that Bridget is known for. The way that SQ just stood there, waiting for Hotashi to approach.
Oh, actually great placement of the normals from SQ to take advantage of both those situations.
Ooh, a little too far away for that 2S. Gives up the turn with that whiff now. I really love the way that SQ is utilizing JS as well in this matchup here, but that 5H getting the mortal counter. Almost a little too high on the JP to actually pick up upon landing. Not enough hit stun on it. Immediate burst up from Hotashi, recognizing that that probably would have been a death situation if SQ got the pickup from that JS.
That was a big deal, though. Put it away from the sword twice in a row. So Roger completely whiffs.
Catches the backdash there with the PRC. Oh no. Actually stuck between a rock and a hard place now.
Oh, crazy patience to not try and take the throw there. Gets a low profile and finally connects with the second normal.
Yeah, the 2K. A lot of games, a lot of sets getting closed out tonight by 2K. And I think he definitely has the tools to challenge Nagoriyuki. But can Sneed challenge Nubenheimer? That's the question. And right now, Nubenheimer getting the first blood. All right, there's the whip punish with the triple slash series. Slides right on in for a blood-sucking universe. And now you are in the mini game. You got to guess right, and guess wrong is what Sneed did. A perfect to kick things off by Nubenheimer. There's the run-up DP. Immediately use one bar of that stamina gauge to close the gap. All the stamina's gone now. 6H to break the wall. Getting a lot of that blood back as well on Nubenheimer's side. But there we go. Hoof Stomp beating out the 2S. Utilizing the Wild Assault there as well. Just to make sure you get the corner carry that you want. Nice with the DP challenge, but immediately Nubenheimer recognizing what was coming next. Putting out the reversal super to close out game number 1. Yeah, that's the main thing. Like it said in the chat, not just Nagoriyuki. It is, in fact, Nubenheimer, right? The best Nagoriyuki in North America. You may be able to take on those random Nagoriyukis online or Nagoriyukis further down in the bracket, but Nubenheimer is a different beast. Yes, I agree. I think Sin is S tier. I really do think Sin is S tier. I believe. All right, there's the DP at round start. Into the 6H. Gets the full confirm there. Follow up with the DP as well. Oh, backdash does get caught, though, by the far slash. BRC into a far slash of his own. Fakes out the throw attempt with the cancel on the Sun Dipper. Oh, the way he screamed that? All right, here we go. Runs right into the 6P. Nice blocks, though, here from Sneed. Tries to catch the backdash with the 6H, but to no avail. Yeah, this DP game here from Sin is absolutely phenomenal, but there's the back throw from Nubenheimer. Oh, Beat Driver does connect, gets the follow-up with the Guard Crush as well. Great blocks here for Nubenheimer, but you can only block so long before you get clipped by a counter hit. Tyrant Rave, Tyrant Barrel, able to get that hard knockdown. But the low on the Beyblade coming through for Nubenheimer, robbing Sneed of the round. You can't even walk around in neutral against this character now because of the fear of Beyblade catching your ankles. All right. Super coming through. Oh, you're dead. Wow, the first hit of that super did a chunk. So there you go. Nubenheimer up 2-0 here against SneedChungus. Look, the boy's going to need your prayers, chat. Is there a meat emoji? Can we feed this guy somehow? Our boy Sin needs to eat. He's lacking calories. Let's see. Looks like we're taking a bit of a breather. No, jumping right back into it. Last chance here for Sneed. Last chance at least in the winner's side, of course. Remember, if Sneed does lose this, is still going to be able to try and get to top 8 through the loser side of the bracket. It's feast or famine now for Sneed. The dash, still able to block the clone, even with the dash forward. I like that we're stealing these turns as well with the DP. There's the throw check, starting to mix things up. Gold burst from Nubenheimer. TNS catching. Counter hit 6H, gonna get OCG'd. We're going for Ride the Lightning. Oh no. Oh my god. The challenge, the reaction there from Nubenheimer, just ready immediately with the super. Baits out the DP this time. I'm not feeling so good, chat. Wild to start coming through for the guard break. There it is. Sun Dipper gets on in, pushing Nago all the way to the corner. Into the Tyrant Barrel. Clean hit. Look at that chunk of damage there. Just for getting hit by an overhead. Wow, what a pickup there with a fast RC into the 2S, comboing into 2H as well, and that is going to be it. 6H, Nubenheimer with the clean 3-0 on his way into top 8 winner's side, looking unstoppable. I actually have to take a look. Let me see. Has Nubenheimer dropped a single game at all tonight? Push that to 240 to match the total entrance. Here we go, rushing down. Burst immediately there from SQ. Doesn't want to deal with Happy Chaos up close, and I cannot blame her. Staggered pressure. There's the RC. Just immediately into another close slash. We're building up that risk gauge here. Trying to make the damage count once we land that hit. Ooh, what was that setup, chat? Double side swap into Rock Meaty? That was kind of tight. All right, getting clipped by the 2S. And this Kreeg gonna be able to get the wall break here with the Wild Assault. Wild Assault is such a good tool for Happy Chaos, right? It allows Happy Chaos to get those hard knockdowns after wall breaks and still hold on to meters to go for things like super focus and keep the pressure up. Here we go, Deus Ex Machina. Reload all the bullets and close out the round. Answering back to that last round with a perfect. Oh yeah, chat. SQ is a lab monster. She is always in the lab coming up with different scenarios and setups. Oh, 2D is going to whiff, but Kreeg still keeping that pressure on with the 5K, forcing SQ to burst. But was that a BRC reload? It's rock pressure. Kreeg going for the double jump out, but still gets clipped by the 6P. All right, there's the red Roman cancel. Rock again. Risk gauge is so high, and that's going to be game number 1 to SQ. Looking incredibly strong so far here, dealing with Happy Chaos. And I think the tools that Ram was given, of course, she was nerfed in terms of her movement speed, but having that long range, having sword toss, having the new addition of the rock, I think it's warranted, right? She can still harass you from long range, and rock is another great tool to really, you know, harass Happy Chaos, prevent Happy Chaos from pulling out that gun at that medium to long range on top of the sword toss.
Just like the distances you can get it at too are kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this micro dashing here with the dash blocks. Has Kreeg in the corner now. He's gonna get the wall break here with the Wild Assault.
Okay, PRC, keeping that pressure in the corner. Trying to slow things down. It's Bad Mick coming through. Appreciate you for the subscription. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks for tuning in here as well. Here it comes. The Gamma Ray isn't going to kill Chad. Not quite. There we go. Able to close out the round. SQ looking so strong in this matchup. Always felt like Ram was a great matchup against Happy Chaos as well.
Oh no, the burst doesn't clear the sword, gets re-stuck to the wall. Kreeg, so unfortunate to lose your life in that way. I mean, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. Wild Assault.
That is painful. Kreeg just looking lost right now. The corner is his home. There it is. Mortabato, a perfect from SQ. Trying to speed run this top 8 winners match, Proxy.
Yeah, just flawless decision making at every single point that I've seen. Just not much to really do. I mean, Kreeg just has to get some kind of offense started. It has to stay off of the back foot at every single point during that. SQ was just like you said, marching them down.
Here we go. Let's see. Is Kreeg going to be able to show some signs of life? Fight back here. Or is our winner's run going to stop against SQ?
Okay, burst it out of that situation. Focus up a little bit. Tries to get aggressive. Gold burst in response to the jump.
There it is. Mortabato to break the wall. Positive bonus here on SQ's side. I mean, I feel like I'm watching the same round over and over again, Proxy. It's all just going the same way.
The Lazer also just seals it, and just like that, even with the same ender, it might just be it could just be done here.
BC Genjin, we're not done with the match. Torino coming in with $20. Thank you so much for the support. right, finally, Kreeg getting the opportunity to play this zoning game here with Happy Chaos. Rushes right on in to capitalize on that corner pressure.
Okay. TSX putting us in a much better spot here, but don't have to lock it down yet. Kreeg chooses to go for the clone and then the curse right away afterwards. SQ just gonna have to be patient with how they approach, but
oh, the sword toss just clipping him in the ready aim stance. Super focus and OTG. Yeah, I like that. Using that super focus almost like an RC, right? Just so we can make sure we can get that final hit.
oh my god, that little attempt to step back there. Takes the ready aim, gets the throw. Good amount of damage off of this. Forced to burst.
Oh, there's the burst out in the corner. Aggressive. Nice. Fast PRC from SQ. Now the tables are turned. Neither player with burst or meter, though.
Throws the roll. We haven't even seen that many roll attempts. SQ shuts it down. Gets the hit. Here's a super. Not enough.
Yeah, it's that nerf to roll, right? You are always in throw range now. Down to one bullet. This is where SQ can start to press. And there we go. Wild Assault. Clean 3-0 from SQ. Moving on to winners finals.
To our top 8.
But here we go. Dany versus Nubenheimer. Is Dany going to be the one?
Maybe. I mean, there is a ransom up here, as Raph has said. But yeah, it works out. So far, the fireball game working pretty well. But then again, the jump scare of the Beyblade forces the burst out. Dany poking at the right spacings, though. Down the hop over again. That fireball game working out really, really well, especially when your opponent is at an amount of blood where they can't just freely throw out the clone. There's the step forward, closes the distance. Nubenheimer the kill off of this, but still great damage in a great situation. Okay. Oh my god! Nubenheimer knew the DP was coming, the RC in response, but finally Nubenheimer takes it. That is a crazy interaction for that one. Oh no, and after a whiff DP forced a burst, but the burst actually crosses up into the corner. This is huge for Dany. And Nubenheimer plus frames just ignores them with the 5K. Once again, gets the wall stick, is going to be able to break through the wall. Didn't have any meter to be able to get the hard knockdown. Wait for the jump scare there, does get the knockdown. But safely popped these back. Just the 2S. He jumps over it. The dude is jumping rope. Still fine though. Nubenheimer taking advantage. There's the knockdown for Dany. 5K. Doesn't fall for the frame trap. Tries to go for that same backdash shenanigans. Button's a little too big for Nubenheimer. Oh my god. Beyblade into the block. Able to completely shut it down there. Nubenheimer, great adjustments to be able to make things work in the end. I'm glad we're just like putting a blindfold on John. It's like the worst censorship of Johnny ever. Who could he be? I don't know why that looks so funny to me. Damn, so Nubenheimer, good adjustments. Because overall, Dany, I feel like, is throwing in a lot of really spicy counterplays to some of the stuff that Nubenheimer is showing him, but it's not quite been enough. Blood built up pretty crazy, but okay, close enough for 5H. Close slash. RC is able to get the high-low game. Working out. Fireball, slow things down. Careful about how you throw heavy fireball. We've already seen once. Nubenheimer knows how to be able to deal with it here. And definitely has enough blood to play with to be able to go for one clone in this situation. HRC invested a lot of resources into that one. Didn't quite find the hit, but dash up throw. The Kai special. Jump in. Oh my god, 2K, 2D into the DP. That's going to be enough. Didn't even have to set up for the wall stick here. Just going to be able to kill with it. Oh my god, just those little juggles from the max distance. Good decision making again. Both players really, truly playing this matchup so well, but Nubenheimer just keeps eking it out.
Yeah, just having that extra edge when it comes to damage, and his decision making is so on point. These 6Ps as well. He has some of the best 6Ps in the business, just calling out all these options. There it is!
Dude, the knife edge chop. Good god. Woo! Stopping everything. 2 games in a row. That was definitely the most one-sided looking round we've had, though. I feel like a lot of these have been really, really competitive in a lot of good spaces here. But that one, Nubenheimer, maybe it was just a Nago round, or maybe we had the type of aggression that we needed. But that is a shutdown, lights out type of round from Nubenheimer.
Yeah, for sure. But let's see. Are we gonna get another 3-0 situation? So far, Artorias has been the only one to make Nubenheimer bleed at all, but Artorias is nowhere to be found now, right? The hero Artorias has succumbed to the Abyss, and now it is up to us. It's up to Dany here to try and take down Nubenheimer.
Said in the world when the world needed him most.
Oh, the Beyblade counter hit.
Okay, so the throw, and fireball, goes for the jump over. Nice tech attempt, and knew he had the RC behind it to be able to keep himself safe. And now harassing with these just absurdly large normals, double 6H. Nah, he wants the 2H.
How fast he PRC'd after that throw, the immediate recognition, right? Oh no, that's... Wrap it up.
Yeah. Wild assault on top of it. Here we go, 50 bar. Dany, big guess ahead, gets the jump over. No time for the 6P this time.
Hold up. Never say never, right? Dany just had the power of God and anime on his side. Gets the shimmy.
God. Hi, bros. Potential. Still going for these pokes. I like the ranges we're playing here.
No meter, though. He thought he was going to build up enough meter on the stun dipper to RC it, Proxy.
Yeah, definitely that's what it looked like for sure, but it doesn't quite come through. Nubenheimer claims another one. 3-0 over Dany, who Dany is another player who has been in positions to like dominate tournaments before. There's two of them in top 8. Let's get it.
You're right.
Mankind knew that they cannot
Put me in, coach.
2 chips, 1 happy chaos. Wow, 2K wild assault to kick things off. Marvelo with the nitros.
Ooh, found the overhead. Said it's not as nerfed as you think. He said you still gotta react. Fine. Tried to go for the throw. Nice backdash.
The RC. I like the little delay as well, just in case HonoredOgre wants to go for the burst. Bro, this is Red Scout versus Blue Scout.
Oh my god. Shut up, dude. Oh, okay.
2D.
2D. So good. Nice backdash again. HonoredOgre's backdashes are really, really tight.
Pick up there with the Alpha Blade as well. Wild assault.
Oh, slow down there. Maybe didn't want to go for the wall stick or a drop. Either way, it's gonna work out for Marvelo after the RC. Waits out the burst, the patience of a bug. He said, I'll drop the combo. It's cool.
And Lord Knight dropping the big raid as well. Thank you so much, LK. Love to see you on the Baiken tonight. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, definitely fun to get to watch you play as always. Appreciate you for the raid as well. And hopefully the stream went good because definitely good stuff.
Yeah, and if y'all aren't subscribed to Lord Knight yet on YouTube, make sure to do that. Always putting out great content.
Important.
Important content, yes, actually.
All right, let's see it. Back into the match. What a rundown, dude. I know it's the Chipp mirror, but I just never expect him to go full screen like that.
Bro, we talk about the Kai run-up throw, the Axel run-up throw. I feel like Chipp run-up throw is the real threat because of how fast he is.
Just like that, the life bar nearly depleted. Gets the cross up into the perfect Marvelo on a tear in this game.
Yeah, trying to really speed run this matchup. Oh, but there's the Beta Blade coming out. Wasn't quite a safe enough jump. It takes to this guy to get the air throw. C-Stream coming through with the Prime. Thank you. We appreciate the support.
Anti-air. Good. Ooh, okay, wakes up with the DP though, and then gets a throw afterwards.
SRC, there we go, plus frames with the Gamma Blade. Oh, but the burst there from HonoredOgre, getting another opportunity. But nice 2K from Marvelo. That's 2-0. Marvelo saying, man, you got to make it to Celestial before you can step up to me, all right?
Damn, come on, man. You don't talk to me about floors. Not like this, man. You get the top 8 and you still being like, see me slush. This is a casual top 8 of the weekly major.
The weekly major. That's a crazy sentence.
Oh my god.
Duel 1.
Here we go. HonoredOgre loves the opportunity to bring this back. There's a will, there's a way. There's the jumping around start. Man, this relentless pressure here. Marvelo is so good at escaping, baits out the burst there as well. I think that's the big difference so far between the both of them in this matchup, right? Is that Marvelo is very proficient at escaping from Chipp's pressure, whereas HonoredOgre is having a really difficult time.
Oh, okay. We'll just throw on this one. It's aggressive with the Alpha Blade. Here. Oh my god, ends up same side, forces the burst there, and after the clash, only HonoredOgre is ready. I don't think Marvelo expected a clash from that range.
Oh, but there we go, answering back with the Beta Blade. 2K2D into the OTG, gets the cross up. HonoredOgre still has burst available. When are we going to spend it? There's Uzumaki Barrage. That's a hard knockdown.
Not going to spend it. Uh-oh.
You're dead. RC. Oh, no. We almost had it. What happened there? It looked like Marvelo did a wild assault. All right, still set point here for Marvelo. HonoredOgre, though, showing signs of life. I like the backdash there, trying to get that whiff punish.
Far afterwards, not quite a whiff punish there, but still able to get the punish. Big opportunity here, break the wall with the super. Yep, didn't have wild assault, so kind of had to go for it.
Hard knockdown on deck. Wow, what a Beta Blade. I would have been scared of the safe jump. Mortal counter 2D. There it is, finally the last chance for Ogre. RC is going to seal the deal.
Wow, and another 3-0 to come through. It's Marvelo this time, the one cashing in on it. We have had a lot of 3-0s tonight. I was gonna scream it if you didn't, but there you go. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, we talked about it before. We're gonna run out of days eventually, but for now, we're continuing to expand. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy playing Mortal Kombat. But for now, back into the Guilty Gear. Season 3 continues to deliver. We're gonna get the matchup that we wanted here. It's gonna be the Soul.
He's gonna give him that sugar water.
Ooh, nice block on the follow-up, but we're able to find the throw. Calories starting to build up again.
It's actually crazy to think that this is Sin's grandfather. Mechanically. There's the DP.
Ooh, poking in the eyeball with the flag. I like the 6P.
Catching the backdash there with the Sun Dipper. Oh, yeah. Anti-air close slash for that counter hit. Gunflame actually beating out the beat driver.
Reset in the throw. This is big. YRC not dealt with there. Gets the clean hit. Good from Umisho.
All right, there's a 5H. Yeah, that situation is so scary, right? 5H is -2, meaning that Sin can mix you up with either Elk Hunt or Hoof Stomp, or just do nothing.
Nothing is the scariest thing he can do. He's -2 in chills. Keeps it locked down. Good press from Umisho though. 2K2D working wonders in that spot.
Oh, yep. Plus frames off of that 6K. Immediately into the Tyrant Ray, but doesn't get the clean hit. That means Umisho has another chance here.
In the close touch again. That's a really good push block there. Using the FP, very, very smart. Breaker to feed away.
Oh, and there it is. ID back JS.
Dude, his throw mix is so disgusting. Oh, and takes a bite out of crime too, just because. Let's see what buff we get. Good guy, I respect it. Great though. Gunflame not gonna interact too well. Finds the knockdown here.
Oh, but Bandit Bringer coming on in. Gonna get the full combo off of it as well. 2Ks. All right. Yep, there it is. Delayed hoof stomp. Another hoof stomp coming through. Gonna get the throw into the... No, goes for the safe jump instead of the OTG. All right. SneedChungus going up game number 1 here.
Just like I said, matchups between characters of this nature, people that are really, really aggressive, really the brawler types. I'm just like such a happy I'm not a commentator. I'm just a spectator when this stuff comes out. I love matchups like this, dude.
So here we go, jumping right into it.
Focus beat driver a little too far. Still fine though. That is just the strength of Sin on this pack. He's so slick with the throw, and it's just the risk reward so scary for you.
Oh, look at this pressure too with the beak driver. Gets the clean hit this time on the Tyrant Barrel. Oh my god, falls out the wild throw as well. And there it is, far slash able to take the round.
And that felt like such a sneaky throw.
It was. Umisho is always so good about getting those wild throws, just squeezing them in. And look at it, we spent all of our stamina gauge there just to keep the pressure on Umisho. But 1 5P, and now your back is up against the wall from an anti-air 5P. That's crazy.
Oh, dude, with Gunflame and that confirm is so sick. Breaks to the wall, Umisho. Well, but pokes from max distance, that's the Sin that's my Sin.
I was about to say, the way that Sneed is utilizing Beak Driver like he's playing Exert is kind of crazy.
Oh, but Umisho sneaks in the wild throw, like you said. Always manages to find it in those situations.
Yep, there we go. Utilizing the wild assault. Keep the pressure up. Gets the low right into the close slash.
God, to open up. There's the DP though.
Oh, just answering back with the 5K. Fast RC to try and get the overhead, catching the backdash with the close slash, but even Umisho wasn't ready for that one. Absolutely gonna be able to. Oh, I thought we were gonna be able to close that out for building up the meter there.
Oh, I'd love the RT backwards into the FAP here to reclose the distance there. Unfortunately, we're back to neutral here. Look at the meter for Sneed. Not gonna get an opportunity to spend it. Had to go for the burst. Beat driver's way off mark.
Oh, but that's gonna be it there into the Tyrant Rave. Yeah, it's crazy because if you block anything and then try to press on the hoof stomp, if hoof stomp counter hits you, he can go straight into Tyrant Barrel and it's going to do over half your health. It's kind of insane. For some reason, it feels like Sin is the only character whose supers didn't get nerfed.
I mean, to be completely fair, again, he needs it.
He does.
He needed it. I'm withholding my my judgment on if he now needs it. But at the time, he definitely needed it.
Here we go, 2-0. Is Umisho going to be able to break the top 8 curse here?
If anyone was going to do it, it would definitely be her. And again, it's another one of those matchups where even though we're in 2-0 territory, Umisho has been in all of these rounds. They've been very, very close for the most part.
Oh, got thrown out of the 5P. You even saw the 5P animation there from Sneed.
Nice poke out there.
All right, Umisho able to take a round pretty decisively there. Let's see if we can turn the tide now. Umisho is so good at adapting on the fly here, especially when she's put in these difficult situations.
Just step back to avoid the bringer, though. Great attack on the throw. The defense is adapting for sure from Umisho. A couple good touches in the round so far, though, but 2K2D brings it back, and in the close slash.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I think Umisho is starting to get used to some of the places that Sneed likes to do the dash follow-up, right? So you can challenge that dash follow-up with a button. Oh, just get off me with the 2B. 6P stops you from escaping from the corner, and that's going to be... No, it's not a round. Wasn't able to get the wall splat.
Oh, and Soul can delete this amount of life in one interaction, but Sneed had enough calories, said, I'll risk it.
Best DP in the game. We are on the verge of a 3-0 victory here for Sneed over Umisho.
Oh, and adding Wild Assault to that stack is unbelievable.
Help!
Look at the damage. What happened?
Oh, it's those creatine milkshakes he's been drinking. There's the overhead. And Sneed continues the curse. 3-0 over Umisho.
You have to be stopped.
Deflect shield as a way to kill your block frames as you land. I've seen some of those clips on Twitter, and the way that you can punish certain situations, I think that's going to be huge going into the future of the game. But right now, the present is about Dany versus Marvelo.
Not that. Clone. Jesus. 6P again. It looks like the prayers are starting in the chat.
Cheering on Dany.
I'm torn because I love Dany and I love the way he plays, but Marvelo, Florida bros. I love Marvelo. Good jump away after the jump heavy. A nice idea, but Dany still gets the better of that interaction.
And gets the pressure there with a heavy stun edge, but Marvelo always ready with the Beta Blade on lock. Ready and loaded. Mortal counter. Still not enough to kill though, but we get that hard knockdown. Oh, yep. DB hits both sides, baby. Dany stealing away the round.
Listen, bro, the animation is a circle for a reason. Ooh, fireball there. Whip punish. Felt very Ryu-esque. Still good. Trying to go for the stagger. Marvelo doesn't bite and then takes advantage right afterward.
Oh no, running right underneath though. Blocks the burst and goes for the stylish combo. Dany taking game number 1.
Optimal, optimal. I'm a little nervous that someone's first time chat was giving someone the curse of Raw. That made me a little nervous, but
Who
I
are
see that
you?
we got a full-scale war going on in chat between the two factions.
I mean, if you
Oh,
look at
God.
the bets, they're nearly, I believe, almost 50-50. So chat is split on who they want to see win this match.
This definitely feels like a coin flip in my mind, just watching how these two players have played. But I don't know. If history is to repeat itself, game 1 decides the whole set.
You're right. You're right. Is Marvelo going to be able to put a stop to the 3-0 Curse of Ra?
It's definitely
my
3-0
God.
Curse of Raw. Oh my god.
Bro, he's saying, get off me.
It's an exact replay of the start of last game. Are you serious?
It's Groundhog Day. Chipp has to go faster and faster until the thrill of speed outweighs the fear of death. There we go, gets the 2D, drift up RC to make sure we can get the wall run combo.
Yeah, Marvelo looking like he's going to be able to make a case here. Might be able to break the curse. Potentially going to put a game on the board here. That's a great 5P.
Yeah, carries all the way to the corner. Again, these 5 H's here too for Marvelo. I feel like every 5H has been a mortal counter.
Like that, Dany now guessing for the game. Goes for the push block. RC's in response. That is an unbelievable turn of events. As Dany, that's gotta hurt.
Oh my god, bro. He's flailing around.
Oh, no.
Okay, there it is. 2P with a perfect. Marvelo breaks the curse.
Wow.
That's it. Curse of Raw copy pasta, banned. The curse is broken.
He's gonna update the Nightbot.
The slab is returned.
Dude, that definitely returned the slab for sure. Jesus, bro.
So we have a competitive set here now. 1-1 Dany versus Marvelo.
Yeah, definitely back and forth between the two, which is exciting to get to see. This is another one of those matchups that's very fun to get to watch. See if you can see the Kai control the pace of the Chipp. Looking for the 6P very early on. Dany leaning to the fireball game.
Fireball game can be a little dangerous though against Chipp, right? It's that problem of whiffing. There we go, heavy stun edge. Ooh, gets the empty low there with the 2K 2D.
Ooh. Sucks that you had to spend that you weren't able to spend the bar in that situation. Stun dipper safe, but it doesn't matter. The DP. It doesn't matter how high you go. He will find you.
They don't call it Vapor Thrust for nothing, okay?
That, I feel like, is what we've been missing a little bit here. Dany's starting to go into what we see a lot from him. Specifically, all Kais are getting into it now, but I think that Dany was one of the first people we saw. Jump back S. JS so good.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best air-to-air normals in the game.
The air-to-ground normals, too. It's so good when you're retreating with it. But again, you can't interact with this guy. He's just going to keep DPing.
It reminds me a lot of the, Ram players use that a lot, right? IAD back JS. And Kai can do it as well. Just a good horizontal button. There's the run-up throw into the heavy stun edge. Oki. Oh, fast RC into the low, forcing Marvelo to burst to stay alive. Bro, stun Dipper. That's honest Dipper, all right? It got nerfed.
It doesn't matter how much you nerf it. He'll keep doing it. It doesn't matter. All
Because
Kais,
it's good.
we're,
2 frames
all
don't mean
Kais
anything.
are programmed to do one thing and one thing only.
Run-up throw and stun Dipper.
Hey, listen. You know, in the Matrix, they only offered you 2 pills. Those are our 2 choices: run up, throw, and stun Dipper. Oh my god.
All right, Dany now up 2-0 here against Marvelo. The curse has been broken, but can we bring it back from the brink?
I'll have to see. When is Kai getting grinders? I like casually play Kai, and I don't want that. Please no.
It's so fun though.
No, it's not.
I love knocking people down and looping them into endless OT.
Haha. Okay, tries to chase him down, but there's nothing to be chased. He beats you right at the front with the DP, but Marvelo gets the answer. Super takes it close to the wall, should be able to get the shatter, and it does.
Oh no. I think we definitely wanted maybe a drift forward or something there, but instead we just, the momentum took us all the way over Chipp.
Whoa! You can't stop it. None of us can stop it.
Oh, and here's the wall break. Ooh, going with the wild assault wall break. Surprised we didn't. See, that's the kind of decision making that's really interesting. Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong meter. I was like, he had 100 meter. Why didn't he just do super?
Marvelo, unfortunately, by being the sandbag from Smash Brothers, had already received 100 meter, but
You're right.
Dany was looking a little light.
Set point now for Dany. Gonna get the pickup with the 5H. Huge start. While the Salty gets the hard knockdown.
More big guesses potentially here. Fast RC is unbelievable! The cross
No way!
Dude!
No, hold up. Look, cut the stream. There's no way. Are you... Bro, stop. 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 No.
Oh my god, dude. All right, officially, you are never allowed to say honest Kai. It's over. The meme is dead.
Bro, we don't even have time to process it. We have to jump into Kreeg versus Sneed.
I'm still in the first stage of grieving that loss.
Here we go. It's Happy Chaos versus Sin.
I'm all hurt.
Bro, Dany, you gotta save that for Taku.
Oh my god, dude. All right, Kreeg opening up easy peasy against Sneed so far. He does get the touch though. It's gonna be even up quickly.
Bro, the damage on Tire and Barrel there. Hard knockdown. I love it. Just run up for the close slash. Keep it nice and simple. Oh my god, the JD confirmed? What was that? Throw RC JD?
Okay, this is gonna go into Deus Ex from there. Dude, what a great decision. Tough though. Pushed him immediately. He tries to go for the 5K. It's not gonna work.
Oh my god, gets a full combo off of that? Even Kreeg got jump scared. I love that idea though. Utilizing Beak Driver on the clone. That hit allows you to go for the follow-up of your special move.
She was good. A little backdash here. Takes the shot.
DPs, but puts himself in the corner.
Oh, still okay. Got the tech.
Ride the lightning. That's it. Bro, I'm a Sneed fan.
I'm a Sneed enjoyer at this point. I like what I see. Even the cat likes Sneed.
I know, he's right here.
He's piping up. He said, give me more.
Here he is. Our third commentator, Jack.
He's like, bro, please put me down.
He is like, please put me
He
down.
immediately starts kicking. He said, bro, please put me down.
All right, but there we go. 2D right off the bat from Kreeg.
Oh. Got the low crush. Great stuff. Only 2 bullets left in the chamber. Does get a little bit of a reload here. Sneed is closing the distance slowly but surely. But Kreeg's reward during this distance closing is too damn high. You're playing from such a deficit as soon as Kreeg is able to establish any amount of space.
Oh my god, sniped out of the skies, bro. He was posted up like a missile ready to strike. I want to see more of Sneed going for that Beak Driver into the follow-up when the clone is on deck, right? It worked out so well the first time, but since then, he's just been kind of going for run-up button. Oh, there we go. Clean hit to break the wall. Yeah, just immediately closing the gap there with the Sun Dipper.
I love Sun Dipper, by the way. Oh, okay. Time to knock down. Kreeg burst immediately. I like Kreeg using burst more traditionally in this matchup a lot just to maintain space. All of this is coming off of that use of the burst.
Yeah, you need all of it that you can get, right? Because Sin is so good at closing the gap, just in lightning speed there with his command dash off of the special or going for the Dipper. Bro, the JD confirms off of the RC in the corner are phenomenal. Tons of damage on deck as well. It doesn't stop. It does not stop.
Yeah,
Gets clipped by the 2H as well. Sneed
it loops.
2-0.
It loops into itself in the most gross way possible, and it looks like we might be headed back to the curse. It might have been a one-time breakaway from it.
This is honestly very inspiring to watch. I'm glad that people are finally seeing the light that is Season 3 Sim.
He's got the
And
juice.
I think, yeah, as the weeks go on, we're going to see more and more of this character because not only is he incredibly fun to play, he's not that hard to play either.
You're inspiring. Oh my god, but your legs get swept immediately. Wild assault as well to break through the wall. This is huge for Kreeg. He's not thinking aggressive too. I like the decision.
And Kreeg answering back now. Has a substantial lead, positive bonus on deck, 75 meter. We can keep shooting for days.
Yeah, with the positive bonus, you're not much to do there. He's just gonna keep shooting. Pretty much the rest around. Nothing really, no response available.
Yeah, I know it's like shooting fish in a barrel here, but Sneed gonna spend the burst early on in round number 2. Gets clipped by the 2D.
Okay. Clone. That interaction has happened every single time a clone has come up. Every time Kreeg has set up a clone, they've gotten the hit in that exact way through it.
And now we have that check scenario, right? I don't know how Sneed's gonna get out of this one. Run up, ride the lightning.
Yeah, check looking like it might turn into checkmate, as it does. Not really much to do in that situation. Same as before. Positive bonus is on full screen. They've got more than one bullet in the chamber.
You know,
Good luck out there.
we could have bursted there, right? I think there's a situation where we could have bursted since it's full screen. But I understand wanting to hold on to that burst, right? But dying with burst and 50 meter when you have the option for a full screen burst or just to ride the lightning to try and close the distance, I'm surprised we didn't try to go for at least one of those.
That's true. Definitely some options there. Especially because, like you said, full screen burst, a big change for sure. Okay. Burst, so now getting the first resource out of the way definitely helped out. Fortunately, straight back into the grinder, dude.
And speaking of curse once again, ooh, Kreeg actually doesn't throw it out. Instead, just trying to bait out the DPs here from Sneed, and it's going to take a round. Trying to tide things up. First game 5, possibly, of top 8.
Oh, okay. That is actually the best I've seen him deal with the clone. That was max distance 2S into a follow-up. That was kind of sick.
Trying to go for the 6K, catching the backdash there. No cancel into any special move. Interesting. I think you could have followed up with DP in that situation and gone straight into Tyrant Barrel with 100 meter.
Wow, assault to break it again. Same situation here, but Sneed has a ton of bar.
Uh-oh.
Happy time for Martiel.
Yeah, there it is. Ride the lightning. Try and get through that gunshot. Super focused. PRC. I love the idea there from Sneed, but Kreeg was ready for it.
No, okay. Even though they ended up losing that situation, I think it was exactly correct because it gave him a shot. He got to actually go back and actually got to play some neutral at that point. Otherwise, you're just going to stay full screen. You're going to continue to get shot up. I think it was definitely the right decision. It's just Kreeg was, I mean, it was locked and loaded with the answer once we got into that secondary situation.
Yeah, for sure. But this is our first game 5 of top 8 proxy. The curse, I think, is dead and buried at this point. And now it is time for some really high-level competition. Some of the best Happy Chaos and Sin play you are going to see on this side of the world.
Oh, sneaky roll through at that point. Find Pete after connecting with Clone.
Yeah, just recognizing that Kreeg has been trying to go for those clone punishes, right? I just love the way that we've been seeing Sneed handle the clone in some of these situations. This time gonna get blown up though after trying to go for the 2S. Bro, he just emptied the whole clip there.
Oh no, but caught with no focus, and you know what that means.
Oh, we got too greedy to go for the throw. And now it's set point for Kreeg here. Trying to get the reverse sweep. Catches the tip. The recovery there from Sneed with the 2S.
Oh, okay. Puts it out. Puts away. DP, second hit comes through. Walked up to block it. There's the cancel. This is a huge opportunity, but Sneed gets bursted away.
Oh, and now you're just getting shot in the air. All this damage adding up. Ride the lightning. This one's going to hit. Through the wall. Yes, absolutely. Hard knockdown for Sneed. Needs to make this count. And the pressure with the positive bonus is unreal. You have to constantly guess high, low, high, low.
Oh, more the same here for Kreeg. I know, trying to pull the distance. The curse had already been applied. There's the burst.
Ooh, had the right idea. Was just a little too far away with a follow-up from the beat driver. Kreeg is playing out of his mind right now. The use of the clones, the management of the resources are on point. Catching Sneed, of course, with the 5P as well. It breaks the wall because we didn't have the focus there in order to get the super.
Super focus this time. Sneed. Oh, YRC in that position. Kreeg shoots him up for it. A mistake like that is easily punished. And Sneed putting on a show for sure, but that is going to be Kreeg playing in. Back to it. Can SQ be the one to dethrone Nubenheimer? It has been so, wow, that is not a great start. Had to burst immediately.
Had to burst immediately and is still on the defensive. Ooh, okay, just gets the dash up throw. Starting to even the score a little bit here. Holding on to the meter post wall break. Interesting choice here from SQ.
I love saving that second RC. Does get the air throw.
Yeah, but needs to find that one more touch. I mean, it's still a one-touch range for both of these players, actually. And wow, are you kidding? What a smart burst. And there's the Blood Rage SQ.
What? SQ 9-head. What a crazy, dude, a couple decisions in a row. Unbelievable stuff from SQ.
Yeah, all led up to that last interaction there, the last possible second to burst. But Nubenheimer not going to take that lying down. Taking the next round with a perfect.
Jeez, what an answer from this guy.
Yeah, the burst economy is so different this season now. Burst stocks are up. Gets flipped by the low.
Okay, YRC does actually get the hit with it. He gets the better of it, doesn't go for the cancels, lets the wreck as Rock. Nubenheimer bet it all on that. I mean, it's a respectable guess, especially with no meter from SQ.
Yeah, for sure here. There we go, fast RC. Whoa, I like the deflect shield there. Tossing out the mirror force, but it's not gonna be enough. SQ is gonna take game number 1 here over Nubenheimer, and this is the second time Nubenheimer has lost a single game tonight.
I will say in top 8, only I believe it's only one set has gone the way of the player that didn't win the first game. I think that
that was the reverse 3-0, right? From
the
Kreeg?
reverse 3-0, I think, was the only one that didn't actually have the first player, the first game won, be the deciding factor. So, if anything, if we're going by the statistics here, SQ's looking pretty good right now.
Feeling pretty good as well, right? Dashing forward at round start against Nagoriyuki takes a lot of guts.
Whoa, Beyblade out of the corner. Such a brave choice, but it works out perfectly. First comes out from SQ.
Oh, yep, chasing to the skies. Jailed him with that JP. Getting the wall break off of it as well. More Sabato. And now this situation here just goes for the safe jump, right? Nothing too fancy. Just wants to push Nubenheimer back into the wall to keep Nagoriyuki locked down.
Oh, had committed to something now. It's time to play the mini game. Nubenheimer, if he finds a bite, potentially just the round over.
See? Tries to go for the bite there, but SQ answering with the YRC. Relieving a little bit of that pressure, but wow, sniped out of the skies.
Rock, it's the Beyblade.
Oh, that was it. You were put into the party mode.
God, like, he knows that the blood burst is coming, has to just completely commit to it.
Wow, okay. I was going to say, no attempt at a punish there. So much respect from SQ. The threat of the late PRC is real.
Okay. Never does plenty of time to get up here. 50 meter available and has a full burst. Touch. Burst is coming out. That's an easy block from SQ.
Yep,
Evening up the rounds.
Easy round there. SQ threatening to get a 2-0 lead.
Turn with the rock. Cranking that wrist gauge as well. Nice touch. Nubenheimer still has an opportunity though. That's half a bar. Not quite there on the actual meter itself though. Gets it with the last hit of Rekka. That's huge, but it's not going to make it to his burst yet. Does after the wall stick, so now is going to have that resource for the potential here.
Oh, but the 2S clips. Nubenheimer down on blood, which means we do have the special moves available. Scores 1 low with a Beyblade. Oh, we are just going. There's the blood pop. I respect the idea, but you had to know that SQ was going to go for the burst eventually. 2-0 right now for SQ here in this winner's final set.
Yeah, it's like you said, a respectable choice there from Nubenheimer. Felt like he had to go for something, but it just wasn't quite enough. Again, I feel like this is just another case of it's been a couple small interactions here and there that have been the difference, but SQ is winning these little interactions, and it's looking like it might be enough here. SQ might claim the first half of this bounty potentially.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, there's the burst, though. Excuse me, the burst, the bite.
Burst right after it, gets the hit with the overhead, tries to go for the bite again. A little greedy, SQ takes advantage. Okay. Meter is available. Nubenheimer can have a chance here. Dust is blocked. Nice defense.
All right, stuck to the wall, doesn't even need it. Goes for the super. SQ now sitting at set point.
That normal was absurd.
Here we go,
Wow.
6 age. Yeah, break the wall. Thanks for half your health.
Mad casual. Backdash from a weird spot. There's the fast RC. Burst for SQ. Not gonna spend it. Don't try to be a hero in a situation like that. That's tough.
There we go, round start situation now. Going for the wild assault at round start. I feel like that's something we haven't seen too much from Nubenheimer, just utilizing the wild assault more in neutral, right? That was something last week he was doing a lot.
Oh my god, bets it all when he sees the potential rock coming out. There we go. He heard you.
Let's go for the bite. Wow! The JH hitting behind. What a hitbox on that. ID back JS as well to bait out the reversal attempt. Oh my god, bro. What a backdash into Beyblade. Nubenheimer, when he is cornered, he is dangerous.
Oh my god, dude. It's definitely like, it's the perfect, like, you're stuck in here with me energy.
Right?
It's the same thing as before too. It's just like we said earlier with Kai when Dany was going for those in crazy situations. It feels like he shouldn't have enough room in a spot like that to actually even have that as a selectable option. So I feel like you almost take it off of your mental stack because you're like, he wouldn't dare. Right?
Well,
Like
there he would. Yeah, he's going to pull out all the stops here, especially in Winners Finals against SQ. I mean, that's what happens when you get pushed in the corner. You really have to dig deep to some of these more obscure options that your opponent would never expect you to actually go for.
jump over, slow touch connects. Well worth the burst to keep the corner now. Nubenheimer casual hop over. That was the laziest jump I've ever seen.
But smart, though. Doesn't want to get blown up too many times when trying to jump out of the corner if we gotten jailed, right?
Okay, connection. Blood kind of high here, but Nubenheimer still has plenty of special moves to fight back into this. Oh my god, but the step back is incredible.
Nice 2K2D.
Okay, OTG, rock, pull it back in.
Yep, rock again. Let's see what Nubenheimer's answer to the rock is going to be. I would imagine it would be Beyblade, right? You let the Beyblade rip just to blow it up. Gets clipped by the 2S. That blood is still high. Nice Fukio forward there to avoid the sword explosion back to mid-screen. And now it's Nubenheimer who's on the offensive. Gets the bite. Here we go.
Oh.
Time to guess, SQ.
No, there's no guessing, only bites. Party time.
Yeah, and there's the low. God, the bite in the corner, and I just start hearing the minigame music from Legend of Zelda.
Oh my god. Fukio gets checked. Life total, even with the trades going heavily in Nubenheimer's favor, but SQ walked him down to the corner now, gets the first connection.
Oh, the burst, though. Aggressive burst here from Nubenheimer. Gets the bite, and we're going to game 5.
Oh my god, it's so well deserved for both of them. This is gonna be so excited. So excited to get to see this. Oh my god. It feels like it's been so back and forth. And like you said, we've even seen like the little adaptations of the new stuff, right? Like SQ using the rock to try and buy time, steal turn, stuff like that. And like you said, Nagoriyuki just using burst options. Beyblade basically jumps over it.
Yeah, it's honestly insane to see here. And Nubenheimer being put into a corner, what we thought might have been a 3-0 is now down to game 5. Nubenheimer wants to keep this win streak going, keep it alive here. And look how aggressive we're being, just trying to chase down Rams.
Oh my god. Shot comes through. Huge chunk of life comes off, but SQ answers immediately.
Immediately into the Wild Assault to get the knockdown. Positive bonus on deck. Nice JH. Gets the full confirm off of it too. But misses the 5K after the sword, and I think that super's going to hit.
Oh, that hurts so bad. This is huge for Nubenheimer. Oh!
Sometimes you have to let them know, Proxy, all right? Set point here for SQ. Oh my god, with the Wild Assault to kick things off.
Oh my god, look at the life total. So much taken off in such a hurry. Step back with the Beyblade. Has the Fukio backwards, buying some time. The blood is building here, but the normal's helping out a lot.
What a 6P answer. SQ definitely going to hold on to the burst here. It looks like we're going to be going to final game, final round, but not if SQ has anything to say about it. The windshield wipers hit their mark.
And resets too. Start with the rock, YRC. Nubenheimer, big opportunity here. Tries to go, oh, it's too far, has to burst, that's huge.
Windshield wipers again, gets the throw into the OTG. SQ does it. 3-2, sending Nubenheimer to losers of any bracket, right? For the player.
Agreed.
I already like it. Sending out the stun edges to try and check Kreeg on the gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're repping the DP early.
Yeah, but remember, because it's only SDP, it just means we go back to neutral if you don't have any meter to confirm off of it.
Super focus there is definitely a huge deal. A couple more shots. Runs up on the lows. Double backdash from Dany gives up a lot of room, but is willing to.
And there we go, game, or round number 1, I should say, going to Kreeg. There we go, far slash pokes. Actually forces the burst out of Kreeg there. Really just wants to stay super far away from Dany.
Best connected clone, trying to clear that out. You know, a little bit of life here and there for it is Kreeg. Dany with a very odd movement pattern. Ends up working out in the end, gets to throw.
Fully charged 5D with the side swap. We're trying to get the wall break.
Who's not to Wild Assault? Maybe thought that was going to kill. We have to go back to neutral now.
No,
But it doesn't matter. He's the king of neutral.
yeah, I actually like not wild assaulting there, being able to hold on to your burst in case something happens. An Impurist Club coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. Hope your stream went well.
Oh my god, DP again. Dashes up. 5K connects. Dude is so active.
And Stank Boy's also coming through with the raid, the double raid. Thank you. That's Stun Dippers for you. There we go, breaking the wall with the direct Claire.
Just runs past the phone, sets it up as a decoy. The reload is out of range of the DP. Takes the shot. Deus Ex Dany. Unfortunately, we're going to the next game.
Yeah, I mean, Kreeg pushing forward here, repping the happy chaos in a big way. Yeah, I know, Jack. Good first game, am I right?
Jack wants a nerf. Jack said, "Get this." Oh
Says,
my
get this
god,
character off my screen.
dude! Back and forth though. In the end, it's a little too clutch. I don't. It feels like no major adjustments needed from either player. It feels very back and forth. I'm
No,
excited
absolutely.
to see how it goes.
And we see Dany is trying to start off with the stun engine early on to check Kreeg for pulling that gun, but it's just not working.
Oh
my-
PRC's the first, dude.
Even though he slid under to the other side, Kreeg was still able to block it. Catches the backdash there with the 2K. And there it is, another round down.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
And Kreeg is just starting off every single round with the life advantage. Dany has to work his way back. And that is not where you want to start, right? At a half-life deficit every single round going into these matches.
And then tapped us again, and we're able to get the wall slump. Deus Ex, it connects, breaks the wall, full reload.
So Dany never asked for this, all right? But there's the run-up bar slash.
Oh, that's so tough. The burst came back just in time.
There's the burst. Oh, but the clone, Mr. President, get down.
That was a very smart clone in that situation, knowing that we were going to have to go for some kind of crazy throwaway option. There really was no other choice on the side of Dany. You had to do something or you were just guaranteed going to get chipped out in the end.
Yeah, and so 2-0 so far. Dany really struggling, mostly struggling in these round start situations, right? Where Kreeg gets such a huge lead on him that it becomes very difficult to bring it back, especially when if you make one mistake against Happy Chaos, you're taking a ton of damage and you're back to full screen, square one.
Bro. Ooh, flip kick attempt does not work out. I love that burst though, but it doesn't matter. It's sent full screen again. Kreeg is so good in these post-burst situations.
And there it is with the wall break. Whoa, empty jump stun dipper. No focus on deck. Dany has to push the pressure. Recognizing that situation, right? Gonna get a huge capitalization on it as well.
That's actually great to not get stuck to the wall either, but unfortunately just wakes up, gets it right away.
5D. There it is. RC drift forward. Burst comes out. Oh, down to the wire. Tries to go for the run-up throw, but miscalculated the spacing. And now it's set point here for Kreeg.
Oh, I love starting off that fireball here. The full screen. Kreeg taking aim. Knows he has a clone in front of him, so he can get a full reload off of that.
You have to be careful about backdashing against Happy Chaos as well. That 2K and 6S are so good at catching it. Speaking of 6S, there it is. Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, the pieces are in place. Kreeg just needs to execute now. Dany up against the ropes. Can't seem to get any breath.
Getting a little bit of room at a time. It is running out. There's a timer on this, and it's the life bar has to burst.
Uh-oh, where's the throw? We finally found an answer to the clone, but burst is on deck for Kreeg. The moment he bursts, you're back to square one.
I love that heavy fireball. Steel turns as best he can, goes underneath, burst, but it's a kind of a weird burst. It doesn't.
And the air.
Because the burst sent him to the corner, I thought he was going to get another shot there, but that is a crazy good air throw there.
At least $200. Come on, guys. We're at 120. Let's push it. Okay, well, Kreeg starting off with his back up against the wall. That seems to be a familiar place for everyone that has faced Nubenheimer so far tonight.
Kreeg looking a little more comfortable in that situation than others. Low back dash there, trying to go for the sim. He's still playing very confidently.
Oh, but the danger penalty. Remember, negative penalty is even larger in Season 3. It takes away your burst, not just your meter.
Okay, max meter. Chris coming through, the $25 contribution. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you for helping us here with the Matcherino and the support.
Much love. This combo's for you.
He's dead.
Absolutely.
What
That's a wrap. Cannon matchup. All right, but we have the Bloodsucking Universe. Time to guess. Oh, Kreeg able to weather the storm enough to at least burst off of the 2K2D.
The arms out. Punish there while we try and go through the clone here. Good on Kreeg. Deus Ex. Get the reload. Get the break. Hard knockdown. Big opportunity.
See, sets up the curse. Immediately back into this zoning game here. The BRC Beyblade. I love the idea there for Nubenheimer. Was actually able to close the gap. Oh man, we are scrambling now.
Was a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Dust settled. Everything's off the table. Knockdown comes through. Big ass RC. How do you sprint it?
BRC just 2P. And Heebie-Jeebie coming through with the $10 to the Matcherino.
that was like the most action-packed 4 seconds of Guilty Gear I think I've ever witnessed. That was like, that had like the same energy as Danger Time. A lot of stuff came off the table right there.
They should bring Danger Time back.
I agree. You'll hear no arguments from me. My favorite mechanic in any game ever.
It's one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, both of them taking a little bit of room at the start here. Definitely advantage to Kreeg in that situation. A little closer to the wall, but still not too worried about it.
You see us just trying to hop our way in to close the distance. Gotta watch out for that negative penalty. Yeah, Kreeg recognized he can't keep moving backwards. And Nate the Insane coming through with the $1 into the match, Reno. Thank you so much. $1 is all it takes.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody puts in one, you know, things can happen.
Oh my God, batter swing!
Well,
Home run, baby.
oh my God. I need a mod for this game where it does the Wii Sports home run.
Yeah, with the
Oh my God. Get the reload. Wild assault. Good call. Get the knockdown.
Oh, we were able to get the super jump in with the JH.
Oh. He's ready for the burst there, but the burst also going incredibly far now. Super focused. Tries to run underneath, doesn't quite get there. Dubenheimer finds the knockdown, but really hesitates afterwards, it feels like.
I love these micro walk forwards, though. Checking with the 2K2D. And Nubenheim are going to tie things up 1-1. 2 rounds straight in that game as well.
Yeah, momentum potentially going to build here. We'll have to see. I mean, either way, regardless of what happens here, the climb is tough, and knowing you have SQ afterwards.
Yeah,
oh,
and
God.
Nago is a very snowball-heavy character, too. Like,
Yes.
you know, once he starts rolling, it only gets worse the more you let him stay in.
Definitely agreed. Things can get out of control in a hurry, and it looks like potential to have that happen 1-1, like we said.
And look at that burst, and you're right back at square one. Now Kreeg actually moving in here, setting up the clone. He is on a razor thin tightrope right now, walking the line here of negative penalty, but he still hasn't hit it yet.
Oh no, and with the wall stick, is willing to not break the wall, doesn't want to go back to a 99 seconds interaction.
How many times is he going to say danger before he loses his burst? Well, he loses his life there.
Oh, that Fukio backward was so tricky. Finds the 2K2D afterwards.
Maybe it's just saying danger because Kreeg's in danger.
Senses what's coming.
Look at all these checks. That wrist gauge is blinking. There's the mortal counter off the 2S.
And it doesn't get the wall stick. It just couldn't be worse here. Kreeg gets hit with the overhead. First comes through.
All right, there's the YRC. Immediate. Wow, YRC bite, and it lands. Nubenheimer going up 2.
And it's YRC bite mid-screen, too. What an absolute Chad call-out to just send it in that situation.
Recognizing how close you are, right? You have to be at a very specific place for that YRC not to push them back.
Man, no words, dude.
Yeah, we're going to have to see here. Can Kreeg stop Nubenheimer's run, or is this going to be it? Are we going to get a run back?
Okay. With the Beyblade. burst.
Yeah, trying to go for that super jumper. Remember, every time you jump, you get shot in the air, it sends you flying back even further. The problem is that he has to do that, right? Nago doesn't really have any other good options for approaching if he's in high blood.
Yeah, luckily Nago's jump arc and the speed he jumps at is a little faster than a lot of other characters. Doesn't get sent nearly as far back, it feels like. So it's less detrimental for him. But yeah, he doesn't really have a lot to get around it. But here, one of those opportunities gets the charge dust.
Bro, the bar slash there, just challenging after the clone. Kreeg's so good at utilizing these clones. Here we go down to the wire now. Kreeg needs this round for the momentum. Oh, the whip. Tragedy. Tragedy. Proxy.
That is such a heartbreaker here going into this round with no burst now. Nubenheimer, it feels like, has been winning 99 really consistently, but burst has been really just the toughest thing to get around. Being able to get around that is so huge. There's the burst of his own for momentum, and he keeps the pressure on. This is how important the burst is in this matchup. Kreeg, without a burst at 99 seconds, has been losing it consistently, and now Nubenheimer down to one guess.
All off of that whiff gold burst. There it is. It crumbles apart, and Nubenheimer takes it 3-1.
The bad burst last round loses that round. Person who has made Nubenheimer look human in the slightest in the past like 2 weeks since the patch. SQ's the only one.
But can SQ finish the job? Are we going to crown a queen of TNS here?
Not looking so good on this one. I love the choice to go for the Wild Assault there. Off the hard knockdown. Mordobato is blocked. Actually, great defense from Nubenheimer.
Yeah, and that's going to be round number 1 to Nubenheimer. Oh, no, hold on. Magic pixel left for SQ. It's not over till it's over, Proxy. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a cross-up. Actually got the punish. It was a weird spot, though.
Oh, and just challenging with the 5E. Go to 6B here, getting a nice conversion off of it as well for the wall break thanks to the 2K. Setting the rest of that burst gauge for this more aggressive play style.
Over's nice, gets the connection. RC's after the sword throw, has the meter. Lazer should kill here? No, Mordobato got the sword back, but it's still not enough.
Yeah, a lot of guts there on Nagoriyuki's side, but the tap 5D is going to be enough to do it. 2S round start is going to beat out Nubenheimer's attempt at a 2S. Ram's much faster, wall break. For the positive bonus now on SQ's side. Great whip punish too, blocks the burst.
Dude, that 2H was such a huge commitment from Nubenheimer, but he wakes up with a jab. Again, the huge commitment. This time it pays off beautifully.
Yeah, and has the meter to get the super as well. This is exactly what Nubenheimer needs to stay in this round. But 100 meter and burst on SQ's side is still going to be a tough order to crack.
There's a Mordobato if I've ever seen one. Jumps away instead?
That's insane. What a decision. Spends all of that meter here.
But it's worth it. Look at the risk gauge. Next interaction kills 100%. Anything will do it.
Yeah, but look at Nubenheimer now, sitting at 100 meter and burst. The tables have turned, Proxy, with the resources.
YRC is big. Late PRT.
And SQ just weathering the storm. Just had to wait for Nubenheimer to spend the rest of that meter. Gold burst whiffs!
From just a little too far away. Wow, SQ.
What a first game. That was game number 1, Proxy. 1 of possibly 10. This could go 10 games. Oh, we'll have to see.
I'm gonna be as red as my fucking shirt. It just keeps going, dude. I'm not ready. What a zero.
2 weeks ago, you had a green shirt. You're not living with that again.
Bruh, never again. So, pretty big deal. Go distance a little bit. Oh my god, Beyblade connects. Has to spend the burst there. Prevent the party, but they have to jump in anyways. It just fully sends it.
And Neubenheimer taking round 1 very decisively.
Dude, Neubenheimer is making such huge guesses at every single stage of this game, and regardless of if it goes poorly or not, he is like not deterred at all. If you really look at the things he's doing, he's taking huge risks. He's going for like ground start 2H in the craziest places. He's going for like the Kara Beyblades just out of nowhere in neutral. He is risky, and I like it.
Out.
Oh no! Live by the sword, die by the sword, though.
Oh no, we dropped it. Has to FD everything here, and the tap 5D is going to be enough just like that. After a grueling game 1, Neubenheimer just answers back with a quick game 2.
It's just like I said, it feels like he's taking a lot of risks here, but I love the way that he's kind of doing it. It's just working perfectly. This is a great set. This is the highest level we've seen of this matchup so far in this patch. This is going to be the one to study if you play either of these characters. Holy moly.
Real round start situation, and SQ leaning into that 2S again. It's one before, can win again, but Neubenheimer disengaging. Oh my god, what a wild assault. Anti-air wild assault of all things. Able to score the bite. To the 6K, baits out the Motabato, and that's going to be another round for Neubenheimer with the 6H chopped in half.
Okay, windshield wipers. Send it through.
No super being spent, actually, to break the wall. Interesting. I guess recognizing it wasn't going to kill, so we won it for this next situation.
Oh, okay. Tap the dust! No, yeah, no reason to spend the burst there. Can't do it.
Right.
Oh my god, gets the chop. Very nice.
Cold burst,
slash.
though.
Okay.
For SQ means that we can make something happen. A lot of that burst gauge is going to come back, but you have to be a bit more aggressive to get that meter. Oh, the 6H jailing you in the corner. There's the PRC. Wow, goes into the rock.
Okay. Really good choice with Wild Assault. Good call. Dash up close slash. I'm nervous, dude.
5D, it's going to connect. No burst to save Neubenheimer, but it's about to come back. There it is. Anti-air far slash.
Bruh.
Neubenheimer even trying to stall his air momentum with the JD. Didn't work out, though. Was a little bit too close to the ground.
Oh my god. I love it from that range. Great decision making again. Is that 2-1? I'm having trouble keeping track.
It is, in fact, 2-1. You are not mistaken, Proxy. This could be it. We might have a new TNS champion. The streak might end.
The streak might end. That really has been the storyline all night tonight. Neubenheimer has looked inhuman.
Still in the losers bracket. And I've seen enough WrestleMania matches with The Undertaker to know what happens when he's gotten beat up, all right?
Very true.
There's the throw. It seems like Neubenheimer has consistently been taking round number 1. That's something I've noticed here. And then SQ starts to adapt to Neubenheimer's new offensive styles each round. And leaning into that 2S as well, but now Neubenheimer is sniffing it out, getting the punish.
This has been a lot. Oh, Wildstar connects in the craziest way. Guessing for game, jumps out of the clone. SQ is holding up. Oh my god,
No.
she had the jetpack on. She's just up backing out of everything.
And that's a game 5. This is kind of a repeat of what we last saw, right? A grueling matchup where SQ came out on top, and then immediately Nubenheimer answers with a quick game. And now we have game 5 at the possibility of a reset here in our grand finals.
Dude, what is happening? Oh, my cheeks hurt from smiling. Oh
That's
my
me
god.
every Monday night.
Holy moly. Game 5. What?
He's off with a wild assault, utilizing the invincibility.
Okay, good follow-up here. SQ cashing out really, really well.
Yeah, going coast to coast also. Everyone just has coast to coast combos now. It's awesome.
Earns the rock. Wild Assault is really good choice there. Does get out of the corner. Earned a ton of real estate, but SQ is still jumping out of stuff.
Yeah, but got the just block on the Beyblade too, which allowed us to get the throw punish. That's huge. But now the bite into party time. All this blood available. No burst to save you. Reset point for Nubenheimer.
Oh my god, it might happen. It's getting close. Wild Assault round start again. Nubenheimer hits the Beyblade.
Oh, sticks out the 5K. 2K2D, you have to burst to stay alive. This is down to the wire proxy. One mistake from SQ, and there it is. Gets clipped by the 5K. We have a reset.
Dude,
The Undertaker is sat up.
5K is undeniable. Honestly and truly, Nagoriyuki 5K is like its own matchup. I can't believe that is the most surprising button to me that hasn't really been touched. I'm so surprised that of all the things that they have like nerfed and buffed and blah blah blah, I'm so surprised he's gotten to keep that. It's kind of sick, actually.
He needs it.
True.
That's what some would say. Not me, but some would say that.
I would say that. I'm down. I'll fall on that sword. It's cool. I like it. He needs it.
And Crits Thompson coming through with another $10 to the match arena. Thank you so much for the support. Putting us at $166 here in this reset.
I did get a little nerfed, huh? My bad. I'm sorry. I'm in the...
Hey, yeah, you know what?
I'm rolling right now.
You know what? I can't tell.
True.
Just like they nerfed Stun Dipper, could have fooled me.
Very true, actually. Oh, okay. That back was good. I like the just block.
Nice JS as well.
Oh.
Look at that 5K, the double 5K always looks so stylish.
Nice FD. Patience. Didn't overforce the option.
Oh, all that blocking just getting put into the blender. So I'm saying when you get to under a certain amount of life, that's it, bro. Just you block one Beyblade, you're in the mix.
Wow. Balza takes control, anti-air 6-8. What happened to your life bar?
Whew. Well, that's one way to kick off a first match in a reset. Nubenheimer fighting with a purpose here.
Dude.
Bro.
He's so good. They're both so good. This is such a good set.
He really is one of the best to do it.
The back and forth is unbelievable right now. But like we said, this has the potential to go all the way. We might get 10 games. I'm exhausted.
I would not be surprised if this goes 10 games. But with the way that Nubenheimer is playing, I could see this go 3-0. I could.
Happen. I don't think that's likely, but it definitely could happen.
Ending with the curse that started all of top 8.
Exactly. Someone said it in chat. 15 games if you count winners.
It's like poetry, it rhymes. Wow, okay.
Spend
Going for the
all
wild
of it. I respect it.
One sword down. Bro, he's menacingly walking forward.
Oh, okay.
Good there of SQ to stop the pressure short. Nubenheimer getting that bite. Of course, getting all that blood back is going to be huge. It means Nubenheimer does have some explosive potential now. Tries to go for it first with the Beyblade.
Oh, then the Lazer is going to be able to slice through most of the guts here. Easy kill from that situation. SQ trying to position their own game on the board here. Oh my god.
Early burst from SQ. Do not want to get put into the corner early on. Oh my god, that close slash chunking with the 6H. Yo. And the 2S catching the ankle there to another perfect from Nubenheimer. Proxy.
Okay, kind of a weird cross-up situation. Nubenheimer gets the better of it. Does find the touch. Luke goes backwards with the clone. Uses a lot of blood.
Bar slash is going to knock Nubenheimer back. Got caught in the air. And there's the rock pressure coming in. Woo! All these wild conversions as well coming out from SQ. Going to break the wall with the Multivato. Goes to the safe jump and catches the backdash.
Goes with the meter as well. Straight into the Lazer. Slice through the guts. Gonna get the kill. SQ's on the board 1-1. It might actually happen.
It's going.
It's looking like it's gonna happen. We're getting closer and closer to the prophecy. 15 games between these two potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Past my bedtime, but I feel it in my bones. That's why we're TNS. Ooh, here we go, jumping straight into the next game, everyone. What were the bets looking like? I didn't get to see them.
I didn't see either. Fight early on. Down with 2K. Doesn't work out. Tough situation here. Knocks out most of it. Finally gets a connection here, but the burst comes through. That's really, really good to try and mitigate the blood, but it doesn't matter. Nubenheimer's not deterred at all. He keeps holding forward.
Yeah, he's just been steadily walking SQ down. I don't know if I've seen Nubenheimer hold back at all other than to just block. It's just a lot of back dashes. There we go. Finally took a step backwards. Gets that close slash. That was an unfortunate situation there. SQ was not expecting to land on the other side of Nubenheimer.
Oh, what a jump back. Runs it down. Also was expecting a backdash there, so runs for an exceptionally long time. Wall assault straight after the backdash. Evens up the life totals here, but oh, the sun is looking a little skewed.
Yep, there we go. Straight into the super. SQ still has burst available, so we get one more get out of jail free card, right? But this is not looking good for SQ in any shape or form. There it is, the Beyblade. Just having to keep in mind the range of that Beyblade and the fact that if you're trying to walk back and forth in neutral to bait out certain normals from Nagoriyuki to get those whiff punishes, that Beyblade is a huge threat because it hits low and travels so far. Honestly, I think for a low, it does go a little too far. I'm not going to lie. But we're not here to talk about balance, all right? We're here to talk about this grand final set.
It's fine. He can keep it. Oh my god. Pack into the fray. 2-1. Nubenheimer. This would be a either way this goes, this is a great story. Honestly, full bias, I'm rooting for SQ this game. Regardless of who wins game 5, I want the game 5. We've come this far.
Just immediately goes for the air-to-air with the JP. OTG trying to keep the pressure up. Nubenheimer willing to spend that burst, but is still stuck in the corner.
Pulling that FD. Comes out of bar, unfortunately. Still okay, though. It's a jump over and is able to avoid the 6H out of the corner. That's huge.
Nearly got caught in that backdash there. I like using the Wild Assault to take a little bit more of that burst and build up the risk gauge, right? Wild Assault does a nice chunk to the risk. And it's blinking. Oh, for 5K, you're dead.
5K is all it takes. Shoots him up. SQ is trying to queue up our 15th game. High potential here. Ground start has been all Nubenheimer all the time. We jumped the Wild Assault, though.
I mean, that's so smart. We've seen Nubenheimer go for the Wild Assault at round start multiple times in this set. SQ is calling those options out now.
Side switch. This is getting tough here.
A Night Adrift coming through with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the support. Here comes the super. SQ very close to getting burst back, but the question is, are you willing to spend it this round if you do get it back?
Okay. OTG has the rock. YRC comes through. Butler, I love you. 2S, still fine.
Patience from SQ, no need to overextend. Has to be wary of that 6P. Another mortal counter baits up the burst. We have a game 15.
The first one hitting, and she just waits to see if the burst is going to come out. The second one connects. It goes through. Winners finals, they played 5. Grand finals, they played 10. Game 15. A banger.
15. Wow. The best of the best here, down to the wire. We are either continuing a crazy streak right now, a dominating streak, or we're crowning a new champion, all right? So I want to hear you, chat. I want to feel your energy. Who do you want to win this? Let me know in the chat.
Give it up for day 15. Oh my god. Gets the connection right away. Nice 2K2D from Nubenheimer. Great interrupt. Actually gets the burst out of SQ.
All right, the IAD back. JS. Putting in so much work throughout this entire night here for SQ. Leaning into Old Reliable. There's the Mortabato.
Dude, and look at the blood. How does Nubenheimer fight out? You just like stem the bleeding for this round if you can. I feel like tries to go for the bite. It's not gonna work.
And there's the jackpot that FGC nerd coming through with the $5. Thank you so much.
Wild Assault jump goes for it this time. It doesn't work. SQ doesn't get very much reward off it though, and Nubenheimer's gonna cash out.
Anti-air DP coming through. What a clash on the 2K. SQ's gonna win out in this situation here. Has the meter with 6P. They're just brawling back and forth, trading corner and corner.
Taps the dust. Still okay. Jaspero, thank you.
Not enough meter to kill, but we are gonna get the positive bonus and the hard knockdown. This next thing could decide here, but Nubenheimer has 100 meter. Safe jump.
Safe jump. Oh!
Absolutely, but the PRC into the 2K2D.
RC's hit the Fukio.
Just slowly walking forward. The patience goes for the Wild Assault and gets the pickup.
Define 2K. Has to go for the throw. Has to go for the backdash. Time to guess.
He's gonna pop. He's gonna pop. And that's it. SQ takes it 3-2 over Nubenheimer in a reset.
Oh my god. Honestly and truly, one of the best sets of just Guilty Gear in general that I've watched in forever. SQ, holy moly.